Yo, yo, what's up everyone? It is the 26th of October. We have VivEUcamp continuing, of course, with some more scrims. I think most teams are pretty much formed. We are at 10 teams out of the 12 that have, been formed. Two teams are still looking for someone to get a coach if possible, but that's probably. I think that's probably going to be underway either way. So, not to worry there. We are at a full lobby already. I am a touch late because I had some technical issues that still, unfortunately, weren't resolved. But the show must go on. So unfortunately, this game, these couple of games are not going to have any audio. But I couldn't fix it in time. I tried to restart my PC, but it was unsuccessful. But yep, I think we're good to go. Let's get courageous and everyone else in. Yo, I'm good now.
All good. Okay, I'll leave the lobby. You got this.
All right, awesome stuff.
Have a good one.
All right, cheers. Righty, starting off with game one. Let's get into it.
Select your hunter.
I wonder if it's magically going to work.
Another mission.
No.
Good.
You are the drop leader.
See if there's something else I can maybe try. I don't know. I tried so many iterations, but nothing worked. It is what it is. Man, it's been an insanely chaotic weekend for me, man. Starting on Friday. Oh my god. But I've made it through somehow. Even my voice is intact as well, man. That's a blessing, all things considered. It's nice to see all these teams have official names now. It's been, such a long time. I've had a quick glance over the names, but I've not memorized them just yet. I only got the sheet a couple of minutes ago, so I will have to just call you by your tricodes for now, guys. But I will eventually learn them when I get the chance. Straight off the bat, okay. We're looking at Cold Fang, of course, with the armors. That's going to be a mega boon potentially for a lot of teams to go towards. 3 teams dropping a mana core straight off the bat, and we've got Soul of Affluence. Yo, what's up, Atsu, as well, dude? How you doing, man? And I think another thing as well, we've actually rotated to kind of the kind of tier 1-esque storm shift, so that'll be a little bit of difference that we should notice for these teams. See if they can. And they've probably played. Obviously, they've played the game numerous times before, but with that in that competitive setting, it's gonna be a bit different potentially. So getting that exposure is always a good thing for sure. I will try. I forgot to do the ads, guys. So I just need to run an ad real quick so you don't get disrupted like in the mid game, etc. So apologies, that's my bad, guys. It's just the technical difficulties just really just threw me off. So BRB 1 second. Alright, we're seeing the gold armor pick up straight off the bat for Shay in this instance. Flick up to the north side. We're looking at Boo, ETX. I think this Abyssal Hatchling plays going quite aggressively. He's actually picked up the Oath as well. He's on Saros previously, but now decided to change paths. He's seen the light, and the Winning actually gets healed by that orb right at the last second. That's given them an even bigger boon, and Lizardo might be caught out here potentially. We did see Apex as well in the tier 1 tourney, the Saturday Night Supervive EU Cup, Turbo Cup. That was really nice to see.
An enemy oracle
Gotta
is
give
scanning.
credit where it's due, man. That you made it through qualifiers. It's really nice to see.
Tightening.
I think things have calmed down just a touch. Flick it to the north side again. So this time Flakes is applying a bit more pressure to Will this time. But they get the massive hook. Timmy manages to mantle just enough in time. And Winning is actually surprisingly spiked right at the last second. 0-1 now going for a little bit of LMB poke onto Boo. Romance manages to make away on that Zest. Vortex just get a nice connection there, but the spike grenade hits massively onto Flakes, and Flakes is already found dead, but the train is conveniently there for Romance to maybe stick the res. You're seeing NNY there also, though, to apply a little bit of poke. Romance has to just temporarily jump ship. Hopefully he can make it out of this one. It's going to be a bit sticky, though, as all other members are now backing onto that oath, so might have to jump ship again and, you know, just find another res. Hopefully there's not a spike coming in here right at the last second. Looks like they're going to make it out. Potentially, if he's got another dash. Please, Romance, you can do it. Trying quite decently. The dunk actually misses, like provides an opportune window for Romance to maybe make it out of this one. Looks like she might be successful, hopefully. Oh, I don't know if they're going to chase this one endlessly. I'm going to have to maybe just avert my eyes for a second, because obviously, as we know in these early games, there's action just happening all over the map, so we've got to try and provide as much coverage when possible, of course. Let's see. I mean, saying that, actually, things have calmed down. It looks like Romance did make it out, and the chase actually stopped, so that's definitely going to be a Cobra rest happening very shortly. And aside from that, we are seeing a couple of teams maybe being potentially gate-kept on the outskirts of the circle. They might have to wait a little bit. I'm wondering how long in this scenario Apex want to wait here. We do see them definitely gatekeeping, but Sun are just above them as well. As Odo definitely has found them now. Ori with a quite aggressive dash to Vortex Charm, being caught out. I'm not sure if that was a disconnect or something along those lines, or some sort of map glitch. It felt really, really weird.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
At the same time, we do flick over to JP2. Gonna get some poking against DDK. They've already dropped the bonfire as well. Looks like JP2 kind of mirroring this as well. They've already picked up the armors, of course, that as we saw in Cold Fang, have managed to safely migrate their way into the circle pretty much. Now, they've got a little bit of way to go, but you know, they've done the majority of legwork already. And they are continuing their dance, but I don't think that's going to erupt into a full fight just yet. We are seeing Hat actually doing some sort of weird, you know, kind of circular rotation around Apex. I think both teams knew that there was like a gatekeeper situation happening. And it looks like they're trying to juggle that situation as best as possible. But it looks like Apex are going to be able to get that level 7 in advance first. So that's going to be a bit of a disadvantage for Hat, you know, if they continue to stay around this area. It looks like there's already a kill there. Romance is found dead. So they've got the res, and it is just Flakes last alive again. And unfortunately, this scenario, one last straggler. Hopefully he can make it out here. He's got a bit of LMB tech for that extra bit of movement whenever possible. Just find the wind tunnel and can maybe be safe, but now is potentially, you know, flying into GRR's hands. Has to be a little bit cautious here. She's really popped the defensive dagger. And Flakes is desperately trying to make his way to the heart, I think, in this scenario. Ranta already finds Lizardo. 2 members of Apex are down, as we see on the kill feed. And Flakes is, you know, playing that oath really well. Got a pretty much clean escape, and the train is there conveniently for hopefully another res at some point. Go down to the south side. Looks like FLF are trying to apply a little bit of pressure onto DDK. But they've made it away relatively unscathed. FLF, Marionette is waiting in the bush, maybe trying to look for some sort of hook. They are trying to position for that one for sure. As we look at Rhapsody, last alive for Apex, trying to chill on the res. Can maybe get a kill onto 081. Unfortunately, Miz might get the pickup. No way, gets a surprising spike at the last second. He gets a little bit of a reset, but never mind. To me, just clear house right at the last second, and that is Apex. Surprisingly out in last place, even though they had such good showings. They did not make it too far in game 1. Lagra just make it away, manages to reunite with the team. FLF are, trying to gatekeep whenever possible, but are a touch underleveled. Miasm's still not been revived as well for Will, so yeah, I've tried to find some sort of opportunity to get the res. Bureau also slightly underleveled, but have a kind of the top side of the biome to just bomb up for free.
Enemies have
We're seeing a Mercury pickup by Suncheese as well. Kronos on that oath on the oath on the void, so I'm expecting to see some magic happening there very shortly as well. Zeth's unfortunately does get caught out, and a big 2-man by Reaper as well with the car. And looks like JP2 are trying to return the favor onto Reaper. Hopefully can make it out this one, but does get chunked unfortunately, so JP2 are coming out on top in this scenario. We're seeing Kuleg on the Ghost as well. So I think down to the south side, looks like Marionette is also found dead, so JRAF has to jump ship completely. Sparta is also elsewhere on the map. They've gone their own separate ways just for the moment. And, there is a potential res opportunity on the train, of course. We are seeing a couple of teams now rotate into that next circle again. So it's going to ease things in. Maybe LPL go for a bonfire pack here if they've got the money for it. Yep, they're relatively healthy on Econ. It looks like Sparta is just considering options maybe for a res. Maybe go down to the heart again. I think that might be the option here potentially. And we flick up onto the top side. Looks like Jex has found Cobra as well at the same time, but he's been already res by the bomb, plus a bit of standing. And the GA as well on Matt the third, which is really nice to see. We got the, I think the truly now 1% bomb on Reaper. You know, we've joked a lot before about it being 6%, but I think they've actually fixed that issue potentially now. But no one's actually tested it officially. I've not heard confirmation from someone like Orlando's. I definitely need to get some info on that one if it's actually been truly fixed. Cobra just get a nice clean dunk there on that KP onto Lagra, so DDK are now 2, but of course with Cobra's being so close, there's an opportune moment to get that, but of course Oath is doing Oath things, and a nice little knockaway combo by Salamander, just finds Zeph's dead as well, so that's another kill point to tally up there in that scenario. And because of the technical issues, like I didn't get the chance to ask Courageous if we are actually, you know, starting to count points now, so, you know, if he's watching the stream, he can maybe fill me in on that one.
Enemy Oracle
It'd be really nice to see if, you know, teams start adapting that competitive format a little bit more closely. Because they, you know, playing for kill points can change the kind of psychology of players a little bit. It's that kind of out of game strategy that sometimes, you know, it's the additional layer that you might have to consider. So I've not had a chance to mouse over the souls. We've got True Fight on the cards and Abyssal Specialist, or Abyss Specialist, should I say. Big meaty hook here. I don't know if they can get the chain CC on top of it though. It looks like there's a big chunkage coming out. Timmy finds Romance, and Winning has actually got the hook on forever. Mirzim is getting those stacks onto Winning though, but actually Winning does come out on top at the last second. Oath just making that with a slither of HP. I think it's a flakes in this scenario. Hopefully, you know, can continue to escape. Oh, cheers, that's it for the catch up there. Oh yeah, I did see the points counted yesterday. Yeah, you're right, 100%. So make sure everyone, you know, if you are playing in these games, that you are considering looking at the scoreboards if they are being updated per game, because, you know, if you can make use of some sort of targeting strategy, you know, that can potentially help you. But VivEU are getting absolutely caught out here. They've just tried to stick the rest. They were successful, but already one member is found down. The Ghost has spawned for night 3, but VivEU have no chance of picking those up, and that is definitely going to be easy pickings for Hats. And an additional bit of snowball with XP. GRR potentially waiting here for a free pickings, and it looks like there's a bit of scurrying going on the right hand side, trying to hold, you know, onto the edge whenever possible. But it looks like Death is in possession of that Abyss Specialist.
An enemy Oracle
Ever-present EVA player that we always typically see one or two of in the EU. Big crazy hook coming in. That's going to be triple dead in this scenario. Matt actually goes down with a really aggressive Abyssal Breaker. Doesn't get the connection for the stun onto Ashka to prevent that Fuselage for a couple of extra dashes, and just manages to escape just about. Had to now, you know, hear the noise, and it's like a crown pickup. Cat Heist went in with a decent sized Fuselage just to cause a little bit of space, and then Y have to now be really cautious. All the armors are majority broken apart from Cobra. Salamander's trying to fight for their life in this instance. Get a bit of poke onto Ranta to kind of even the playing field. And then White having just enough space. They're going to scurry away. We do see Ashka pick up the crown then. And we are looking at BVEUcamp Rewind spawning in about less than a minute. On the top side, FLF. Maybe just trying to get some farming from any mobs whenever possible. JP2 going for the standard Guardian farm. They've managed to maintain armors throughout the majority of the game. Hopefully they've got decent econ as well. There we go. A bit of stabilization. It's nice to see whenever teams can do it. I think there's a bit of a scuffle going on in Cobra as well. We're seeing 081 with the Air Blaster. Lamama did find a pick as well. Ashka trying to get a bit of magic in. There's a little cook drop for the res as well. Oh, the hook attempt, Timmy! He got one! Oh, but I think he got triggered by the Sunfire Drive. That's a nice little bit of anti-cheese tech, I guess. I think he had to maybe drop the item if he wanted to dash. That's just how things go, unfortunately. Lamamo, oh, tried a little bit of magic there again with another air blast. It was unsuccessful onto Ashka. Looks like Ori is also found dead in this scenario. Let's have a quick flick down and see what's going on there.
Meteor beasts have landed.
So Suncheese and Ori dead. Just Kronos last alive. We've not had a chance to really look at Bro, how they're doing as well. Looks like Cobra's maybe looking to try and get a hook in. Actually successful. Can they follow it up? Gets the dunk down. A couple of LMBs. Nice little stun combo follow up by Salamander. And Bullhorn is actually found dead. Salamander doing a decent amount of damage onto Lucas. Tries to go for a full combo but kind of scuffs it. Has to move away at the last second now. He's getting just manages to escape with a slither of HP. And there's a crown pickup at the last second in the zone. But the hook connects again by Cobra. Gets the dunk down. Follow up. Couple of LMBs. And surely they can finish this crown off. So there's not going to be any crown possibilities anymore. Hopefully they can do it in time. They are mirroring this one pretty much perfectly. The zone is absolutely killing now. Salamander just needs to hit one little nice LMB. Does seal the deal. In fact, Kulag also finds a kill. Lagra also finding Timmy as well. Look over to the top right side. A bit of green on green violence. Timmy's still in with Spawn, but they can maybe stick it. 081 is now looking for the stick. I think they're being a bit apprehensive because Blue are chilling on the right hand side. And Timmy is res right at the last second, but Zeph's just getting a nice couple of dunk LMBs onto 81, causing him to die. Mirzim is now temporarily split from the team. Tries to dash through, but can't get through that Reaper ulti, unfortunately. So that's how things are looking, unfortunately, at the minute. FLF only level 10s. Timmy still lost alive, level 11. Cobra is still potentially on the cards if he can make it through, you know, all of those numerous teams. And unfortunately, Lucas is also found dead, so Bro are outed in this scenario, 11th place. FLF have made their way into Cobra as well. But GRR are also sticking their own respective res, so reses are, you know, in abundance at the moment. Bit of spike grenade cheese 1 second before daytime, so now, of course, you know, these teams can't play super crazy like that anymore. Salamander also gets a kill onto Suncheese. Flick down onto the south side and see what's going on here. Rory manages to nicely dash away that dunk by Cobra, and dash again perfectly to avoid the rest of the chaos that was coming her way right at the last second. Cat Heist looking to try and get that final kill if possible, maybe with a dagger or a nice little couple of dashes, but decides against it, you know, any further chasing, of course, with it being Cobra daytime. There's not much more else to do here. Cobra again with a nice little hook attempt, but Milk Crunny also tried the same thing, both missed, but massive summon napalm, couple of NBs and a stun. NNY have lost 2 members in quick, rapid succession. And Hats are looking really, really healthy now. They've got armors in abundance. They've got the bonfire that's maybe being stolen by DDK, but they, you know, they've destroyed the bomb already. The team is already found down as well. Nice little spike nade. It's still daytime. Ori is found dead, and the big hook by Marionette. Tried to save the teammate, but it's unsuccessful. You can maybe even call it a grief. Double Fusillade pop as well, we're looking at. And a dagger exchange. Hopefully there's enough dashes to kind of mirror this escape. Unfortunately, Sparta is found dead. So it's just Marionette, last alive again, and you know, he's been aggroed by the Town Guard, so can't really go for a Cobra res. Nice little crown pickup by Ashka as well.
Let's have a little fun.
And Morris on the cards, a nice little dunk down. Milk Crunny trying to get that finish. There goes the slug wave. One more LMB will seal the deal, and that is it. Unfortunately, FLF are outed 8th place. And Morris on about half HP as well. You're seeing a couple of teams dancing on the north side of the circle too. And there goes the backwards hook. Zeph is trying to get that kill. Some of Napalm is also popped, maybe a little bit prematurely. But the Orb of Revivals and the Res Beacon are up for grabs. Looks like DDK are going to be able to grab those without issue pretty much, as both the hooks are pretty much used. Still going to be on cooldown for a couple more seconds. LPN needs to try and make their way into zone as well whenever possible. They're being slightly get-kept by JP2. Looks like Ranta also found Reaper as well. So they're just chilling in the bush just temporarily. That's a little chain stun. They got one member. Lamama actually found full dead. Sunchi's trying to apply as much damage to the shield as possible, but they got a nice little knockaway. LPN are back as a full 3-man. Kind of like that combo by Sun there, but I think they really needed Ori for the extra bit of damage to really get a full triple kill there, especially with a sort of a void combo in that scenario. You know, you've got all the stuns in the world, but not necessarily all the damage. Right, Sunchi's on the last legs now. Trying to stay in Cobra as long as possible, but LPN are just waiting with open arms. Nice little bit of LMB movement, but now in GRR's territory, the wings are also popped. Everything might be perfectly timed here for a clean escape. It looks like Suncheese has made it out, picks up a crown as well. The Fusillade is popped by Ashka, pops the dagger back, and it might be free pickies now for Hat. And all of the mobility has basically been used, and that's definitely a free pickup for Hat. Sun are unfortunately outed. 6th place. At the same time, Zeph is also found dead. The Orb of Revival couldn't be popped because it was in the Abyss. DDK are outed shortly afterwards. And we are definitely seeing a couple of teams stacking up on those kills and having insanely good econ straight off the bat. For example, JP2 already at 12 kills. Now going for that Meteor Beast. How are Hat doing in this scenario as well? Let's have a quick flick over. They're about same as well, 11 kills. Armors are looking really healthy. They've got the bonfire dropped as well. Let's have a look at NNY as well real quick. Nice to see a couple of teams at least at the 10 kill plus mark. Again, have made their way down now. Cobra actually stopped the red chest cap. Nearly gets the stun as well with the hook combo, but Euphoria just make it out at the last second. And at the third, it's a bit of an oath v oath well. Whoever's going to get the shield down first is going to be the victor typically. Of course, with the explosive damage, Salamander trying to get that poke whenever possible. Panorome. Okay, just managed to make it out. It looks like the Meteor Beast has been pulled out of Vanegrove boss zone just temporarily. It's on the low ground now. We're going to try some more hooks, of course. We've seen it many, many times before. GRR chilling in the bush. Triple's definitely been found now by Ranta. But of course they got the death, the reinforcement, so that it's going to be an anti-heal sort of comp that will be the winning factor against GRR, of course. And a nice little pull by Milk Honey. This might be an open, opportune moment to get that kill in. You can argue that's a little bit of a preemptive summon napalm by Ranta, because now it's going to be off cooldown. It's still got about 25% left. And just above that, we're looking at Chaos brewing here. Salamander trying to survive as long as possible as Euphoria and Panorama trying to get the extra important kill. They can't get it in time. Salamander actually finds is dead, unfortunately. NNY dead. GRR and actually finally get killed to Panorama as well. Lamamo, LPN down, but Panorama's got the orb. They're getting Resno. Sorry, Oath self-revive, I think, right at the last second. Nicely done. It might be an orb. I'm not too sure how the logic works actually at the moment. I think only Orb of Life behaves that way. I'm not sure if Oath Res works like that. Sitting in the bush. Milk Honey has found him though. Tries to steer up as much as possible. Goes up to the north side. Milk Honey is looking to get that final important kill if possible. Gets the hook back. Milk still off cooldown. Nice little shield bash. Goes down to the south side. Hopefully he's got upper cutlass and has not, maybe not used it. It's an extra bit of movement. Hopefully you're remembering to use it. Come on, you can do it, Panorama, I believe. Run out of space though, and Ranta, unfortunately, because Milk Honey did that chase for so long, they've lost a little bit of positioning now. Kuleg trying to get the LMB as much as possible. Nice little dunk by Milk Honey. They're going to get the kill. Could they get the Wisp reset? Nice little Illuna carry right at the last second. Just prevents that reset from happening. Oh, the EMP and it just narrowly misses. And Hat have already got that res off pretty much instantly. Panorama chilling in the bush. Ranta, you're going to check this one. They found him. Oh no, Panorama. That's a dash down to the south side, and pretty much there's no way Panorama is going to survive any longer here. Pops the Abyssal Breaker. Nice little dash at the last second though. I like that combo. Triple's looking for a nice little cheese kill. Winning super aggressive, actually revealed himself. Oh, and he gets swiped at the last second. Oh, what a nice little sneaky escape at the last second. I can't believe that. And the nuke drop. JP2, they're a little bit wounded here. And I think Panorama is likely to die right at the last second here. There's no way there's going to be an extra bit of survival. He's getting those LMB knockaways whenever possible. Goes a bit more chaos, pops the Abyssal Breaker. Nice little R&B knockaway. Oh, unfortunately, Panorama did die right at the last second, but there's been some really, really nice Oath play we're seeing in game one, straight off the bat. And Hat have got a couple more kills, so how Hat looking right now? Oh my god, it's an absolute big kill game for them, 14 at the very least. Unless Kulek can pull something crazy off. There goes the Fuselaw pop. Can he get a reset? Unfortunately not. And that is Hat taking game number one. Alrighty, so we are going over to game 2 now, very, very shortly. It's going to be bullet trains.
Select your hunter.
I just saw it right at the last second. Can I get a bathroom break, man? You got to say it earlier in those 10 seconds. If you say it like 1 or 2 seconds before, sometimes I'm not going to catch it. And unfortunately, that one I didn't catch it. But hopefully the loading time is long enough. I'll just wait on this lock hunter, so it takes a while. I'm going to see if I can quickly just try and fix the audio issues just temporarily. That's going to be this one, I think. Alright, is it working now? Let's see. Desktop audio. Alright. Guys, let me know if you can hear audio now.
Another mission. Good.
You are the drop leader.
Yo, welcome back everyone. For anyone who's watching, just let me know if you can hear the game now. I've tried to fix it by turning on my desktop audio, so hopefully that makes things a bit better. But you won't hear it now because of the loading screen, but you know, when you start hearing audio, if you hear audio, let me know, because I've maybe just temporarily fixed it. I had to do this before as well for another previous stream. It looked good before. I saw the little I saw the meters moving, but
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Alrighty, game 2. Let's get into it. Let's see what's available. Scav, we've got armors. The drop line's not too far away as well. We are looking at Soul of the Hunt. Some other armors on Immo as well. Soul of Affluence. 3 or 4 teams dropping towards the Soul of the Hunt one. So that's definitely going to be heavily contested, it looks like, straight off the bat. We're seeing 2 teams dropping on the north side as well. That might be potentially fighting for it as well, very, very early on. And yeah, let's flick over to the chaos. It's already unraveling, it looks like. I like GRR's kind of drop pattern here specifically. Because having that kind of tree to provide an extra bit of healing can really, really stabilize the fight. And they get the extra XP from the... what's wrong with it, Fuzu? Is it like scuff? Is it better with it off? Or is it okay? Just let me know, Fuzi. If there's something I can change. I was able to hear the sound last game. It was okay. Oh. I'll turn it off then. Oh, it's probably doubling up then. Is it okay now? Yo, what's up, Mash? Yeah, just let me know if the audio if it's working or not, because I'm not seeing any meters. The meters aren't turning. So you can hear the game audio, yeah? Because that's the thing I was having trouble with. Cobra already found down as well, straight off the bat.
Enemy Oracle online.
Oh, okay. It's just fucking OBS then. I got so trolled. I even restarted my PC. I wasn't seeing any the meters moving. All right, my apologies. All right, so JP2 got 2 kills straight off the bat onto Bro. Oh my god, this is monstrous already. It looks like the level 6 disadvantage against who is it in the scenario? Salamander and Matt the Third trying to escape. Both can only be a mute shield for so long. 1 HP, the Arcane Rogue will disconnect. A nice little clean one with the shield being broken. That's definitely going to be a guaranteed kill. So much action straight off the bat. Apologies for those tech issues. We are back on board now. It looks like they are going to be having those armors for free once they pick them up, find the chests. And then things should be looking really, really great from there. And aside from that, I think things are, we're going to see Will picking up the Shogi armors as well. So that's going to be like a blue and a green probably. And aside from that, things are looking chill. Just that initial bit of chaos for the Soul of the Hunt, I think. That was the main one. I kind of wish that the spectator can, how the players can see which souls are spawning. I wish I could see which ones are spawned as well. But nevertheless, hopefully the devs can have that at some point. We're seeing a vault being taken by LPL, but that has alerted Boo to kind of walk down. We're seeing who's in this scenario. I think Winning Flakes did take the armor as well. And I'm really happy to see a large uptick in Oath picks. And I'm wondering, of course, with it being Season 2, we're not seeing anyone taking Nyx just yet, at least for Game 1, unless I'm mistaken. I'm wondering if there's going to be a new Nyx main in the next couple of weeks to months, as they maybe slowly adjust her to become more competitive. Of course, we've got a myriad of new items as well. And grips, so that's diversifying, increasing the diversity of item choice. I mean, some of it's a little bit fake, you can argue. Like, there's some items that are kind of just utility based. They're not really providing conditional stats, like how the rest of the kind of current relics do. But I guess it's going to be an iterative process, right, for this game, as we've seen in the past. Of course, if you're a long-time player, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Triple getting absolutely hooked cheese from the bush and found dead very much instantly. As we look at Will going for a Sky Shock rotate. Timmy nearly gets the hook onto Cobra, but manages to make it away at the last second. And aside from that, things are looking chill. Have a quick little macro perspective over the map. Things seem a lot calmer after that, apart from that initial scuffle on Magebog. Things have calmed down greatly, it feels like, even compared to Game 1. Jerif is managing to get that back, and some potential violence here between Apex and Hat chilling in the bush again. Wow. We're seeing a lot of people adopting the NA strats. And they finally revealed themselves now. Taranta temporarily caught from the team. Oh, nice little Vortex Trump with a spike grenade. Nearly neutralizes things, but still found dead before he could actually, get anything more off. And Cat Ice goes in, tries to get a little bit of poke onto Lizardo. Actually trying to get that ever important finish, but it's unsuccessful against, is it Timmy in this scenario? No, it's Milk Honey, my apologies. Yep, there we go. So Milk Honey is found dead, but Cat Heist jumps straight insta to the north, going for that Cobra's res, and that is hopefully going to be a res. For free, we are looking at Shrapnel Soul as well, spawning in not too long, and Damage Soul. And Apex looking to get the farm up to the Guardian as well, of course, that will spawn after these mobs do die.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Meanwhile, we're looking at Will. Big armor difference, and they got a slight level disadvantage against FLF. They've already, already farmed up hearts, so that's made things easier for them. Who have potentially free realm over Damage Soul as well, which makes things easier for them. And same with JP2. They can go for Shrapnel with that issue, but we do see Sun maybe slowly walking over.
Abyssal
That might be a potential fight brewing there. 081 is actually found out, so that's one armor lost. Now picked up by J-Raf. And they don't decide to go for Heart at all. It looks like Cat Heist also finds Cobra as well.
Enemies have captured a soul.
Cat have managed to recover and then some, which is really good. And we're seeing another potential two teams scuffling here. Nice little stun at the last second. Lamama getting some chain CC, gets the 4 stacks, dashes through. Lagros found dead. Euphoria is also found dead. Lamama last alive for LPN.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
It might just be a straight up comp diff there. It's really, really hard to overcome that specific comp. Even though they got some nice little execution here and there. If one person gets dunked in that close range against KP, things go south very, very fast. And they got Reaper as well with the chain CC afterwards. As we flick over back onto the top north side, JP2 have managed to find the soul. And now, somewhere a bit too slow, I guess, with their approach. Bobs gets the stun onto Ori. Shields the rest of the damage. Shield is basically already broken, if I'm not mistaken, or has a slither. Nope. Actually, timed things really perfectly. Goes for a massive Abyssal Breaker. Can't really follow it up, though, unfortunately. I think Sunshi's kind of needed to reinforce things a little bit there. Things are a little bit mistimed, actually, like Ori's in, but there wasn't really the reinforcements that was needed. Chronosmag getting absolutely chain CC'd. Pops the ulti at the last second, gets one reset. Sunshi's might be able to get Kuleg as well, but Kuleg is now applying those LMBs in flurries with the Rampage Refractor. And unfortunately, it's Sunshi's last alive now. Oh, and the punch mob. That felt like some WWE thing, man. Right at the end. That is Sun, unfortunately, out in 11th place. Flick down onto the south side, looking at NNY. Looks like Salamander has picked up the... Oh, and a nice little surprising spike. Salamander definitely has to jump ship completely. And is able to get that res off for free. Apex also make their way over to LPN. They got their res off successfully as well. Lamama sending in aggressively again. Rhapsody taking a decent chunk of damage. 3 stacks. Abyssal Breaker also popped. Vortex Charm only finds 1. There's a couple of LMBs are being peppered in. Now and again, Euphoria found dead. Can't get the res off. They make their way into Cobra. Lamama is also found dead. Lizardo, they're trying to get that ever important last kill. Nice little 80 strafe. Does allow Panorama to make it out. And I don't even think they can stay here or even stick the heal because Vipera does have Air Blast as well. He's waiting very, very patiently. He's trying to get the Air Blast, trying to circle up. Yeah, the chaos, man. It's just endless chaos, Fuzu. But to be honest, even in the tier 1 scene, it was quite like that too. And Ashka just died to the world amidst the chaos. What happened there? Was that a train death or what was that? That's really weird. Meanwhile, we're looking at FLF. Ooh, red on red violence. Here we go. Marionette is found dead by Flakes. 1 pickup already straight off the bat. Sparta might be the next victim potentially. The second win does connect, but they can't really do too much more here in this scenario. We're seeing 3 teams on the north side and about 3 or 4 teams kind of converging onto Cobra Death with the crown pickup. 1 minute 15 roughly left. Trying to circle around, find a pocket of space whenever possible. As we do see a couple of ghosts spawning. There might be some opportune moments to get a bit of extra XP, of course, for these teams. Looks like Rhapsody has been aggroed, but it is nighttime for 25 more seconds. Manages to, dodge Milk Honey Slug Wave on the kind of bottom side. And another big scuffle here. Bob's getting a kill onto Salamander straight off the bat. At the third, already lost all armors, has to pop the Abyssal Breaker. Nice, decent slice hook by Cobra, gets the dunk down, but nice little air blast by Bobs. A really, really nice combo there. Cobra tries to survive as long as possible. Even with the squid, it's not enough. And, we are looking at just Matt the Third last alive for NNY. And that's one team I can remember. That is no name yet. Of course, the team with no name is the one I remember.
The storm is closing.
One day. And unfortunately, Death with the crown is found dead, so that is GRR ulted, unfortunately, as well. Meowchification getting a massive amount of damage onto Lizardo. They might be able to get the kill here in this scenario. Even with the heals, it's not enough for Vipero. And Rhapsody's trying to buy some time whenever possible so that APX, or Apex, shall I say, can go towards Cobra and maybe look for a res. The train is rapidly approaching as well. Some hook cheese from Cobra. No one has bought an air blast apart from Lamamo, so they can't really do too much else here in this scenario, it seems. LPN are just chilling in their own little separate islands whenever possible. Oh! Lamamo got the cheese pull it in onto Vipero. Really nice at the last second. It is aggroed, but it is nighttime. Things are so perfectly timed here. And Rhapsody might be able to get a free kill, but a nicely timed dash is a nice little, you know, James Bond in and out mission. Successfully done. Maybe Tom Cruise is more apt, I guess, but you know what I'm saying.
An enemy oracle is
tries a bit of magic against their cat heist, but unsuccessful with the hook. And if you've ever played the PS1 game Crash Bash, what Cat Heist did there with that 80 strafe just reminded me of that on that Sky Shot. If you've ever played the little pinball game, it reminded me of it a lot. But Cat Heist is just you know, trolling them a bit, trying to make them use a couple of skills, while APX are taking this meter beast with is it GA in this scenario? Interesting to see. Ranta also finding Cobra at the same time. Big meaty hook. And unfortunately, Akshay TTV is found dead. Nice little hook or pick up for the Wisp. So that's instantly bringing that back straight off the bat.
Soon appear.
Flick down to the south side. It is Milk Honey last alive. Milk Honey trying to get that res off when possible. They're all trying to circle around and all these big characters. It looks like, oh, it's NMY who actually got the res off successfully. Cobra goes for the insta hook. Milk Honey is probably going to return the favor very shortly. There we go. Successfully gets it. Oh, but scuffs it slightly on the angling. So it's not going to be successful there. And they all just dancing around, full Michael Jackson mode. They're going to chase Milk Honey. It's only 17 seconds. I mean, he's endgame. He's fine. He can, I think the only angle here might be like a train res or anywhere but here, if he has one. But we know that teams can grief it. As we flick over to the north side, if my camera doesn't scuff, it looks like OT1 is now the last member alive for Will. They've dropped the nuke, try and buy some extra time. And that has forced Spartan to go to the left-hand side just temporarily, but just the perfect amount of time. We've seen Dragon Breath rounds pick up for Kuleg as well. Milk Honey kills Cobra as well. Big pick up. It looks like DDK are going for Orb of Revival. Will, unfortunately, OT1 is dead by Bubs. Bubs had Air Blaster, so I know what happened there. I didn't even need to, you know, see anything else. Just know, look at the relic and I knew what happened straight away. Milk Honey has to play the long game now. I mean, does Milk Honey have enough for a crown is the question. 3k, so it could be a crown play. There is a shop. Oh, there was a shop, I think. I don't know if there is anymore. Yeah, no shops anymore. No, stick in the res. I think if he's found a pocket of space, Sparta is not going for the air blast play here, it looks like. Oh. Okay, things are on the up. And I think DDK, the lost steps amidst the chaos. I think APX went for a clean third party and actually got that one too. So. And that red GA pickup as well on any healer is always, you know, really crazy, especially with like a second wind plus red GA. That is going to be basically like an insta res. Even that on Illuna is really good. Reaper has to be a little bit. Oh, a Reaper! Salamander with another kill with the air blast. Everyone is dying to these air blasts. I didn't even put the coordinates in, and it's just turned into this sort of end game. And massive fight here on the left-hand side. Ashe getting a decent amount of LMB poking, but Winning is absolutely pummeling them with his LMBs. Kuleg trying to get some poking, but the O shield is now there. Already broken now because of the Dragon Breath rounds. We're going to, you know, fight this one really carefully and not, you know, have anyone die because the resets are going to be like delusion factor here. The spike grenade connects. LPN are looking for a massive in now. This is breaker by Panorome. Dashing down to the south side. LPN are now fully reunited. Rhapsody finds a kill onto Cat Heist at the same time. We're seeing a nice little dash by Salamander, last alive. Maybe trying to get some more cheese poking. Looks like someone's been aggroed. Don't know why the town guys are just moving a lot in synchronicity. Oh, Milk Honey getting another kill this time, Salamander. Oh, Salamander got the kill, the credit onto Marionette, even though the hook was, I'm sure it was a Milk Honey last, but somehow the impulse seems to be the deciding factor in the kill credit. That's kind of weird. Don't know if anyone knows how that one works. Because to me, it felt like the hook was second. I would have thought Milk Bunny would have got the credit there, but. And then we flick down to the south side. More chaos brewing here. Apex. Oh my god, the chain CC onto Vipera. Don't think he can make it out of this one. But the massive summon napalm kind of returns the favor. Lizardo doing mega damage. LPL lost 2 members in quick succession. It is just Lamama last alive. Has to, circle up. The circle is moving now, which does provide an, an expansive window for Lamama to maybe get into the circle or into Cobras and have a better of a chance of surviving. Giraffe has picked up a crown now. 1 minute 15. It's obviously good practice for all these teams to maybe get some air blaster practicing whenever possible. Battle guns, anything like that. So Lamama can maybe pick up some free kills potentially. There's a shot dropping as well in Cobra, so anyone that doesn't have a crown maybe has an ample opportunity to do something. Lamama's now going for the stick. Has to strafe it like crazy. The Tango's been knocked over as well. Oh! A nice little kill by Sparta onto Salamander. Kulag has also picked up a crown. 1 minute 10 roughly. 3 crowns in play. This is just insanity. On the outside, Apex can just chill forever. Lizardo has been aggroed as well, unfortunately, so they can't really play inside of Cobra unless the Town Gods have been, manipulated to outside of the bounds. So Marina is successfully rezzed with a nice little cook. The air blast place can still happen. Bubs is trying some magic here, trying to give the Town God a little bit of an Uber lift. I wonder how much money Lamama has as well. 4k, so you could, if you could go for the shop res. Oh, sorry, the shop crown, shall I say? There is a bonfire as well on the top left-hand side. Most of the crowns are being popped now, so DDK are back as a full 3-man. And Marina dashed to the world. Oh my god. Oh dear. And there goes another res by Matt the Third.
Storm tightening.
Protecting.
Kudag is about to get all members back alive. Does maintain the Dragon Breath rounds as well. One person's been aggroed in this scenario. Who is it? Is it Lamamo? Oh no, Lamamo, you might be cooked here. And the zone is absolutely pummeling you too. No, who's in this scenario? Milk Bunny getting the kill credit. Ranta finds Matt the Third as well. And Hatter actually chilling on the outside. Boo just waiting on the inside. Losing. Has already been aggroed as well. Has to kind of walk towards the outskirts. Away from the Town Guards to not take too much damage. And once he gets grounded, it might be over. There's Cobra maybe looking to try and get a cheese hook or something along this line. Tries to get the dunk. Winning is unfortunately found dead. Kudag also finds Ranta at the same time. JP2 are just chilling on the outskirts. The armors aren't looking too healthy, but they are getting those resets now. Death's dice to the train as well. Magical will be having an absolute field day with this end game, absolutely. And it looks like another couple of kills found. Salamander dead. Cobra also finds the last member of JP2, and then Y also outed. So Heist there is following up with a massive beast lodge straight off the bat. Milk Bunny with the crown pickup. EMP Nade is also dropped. Milk Bunny's lost all of the armor now. Unfortunately, Jerry found dead very quickly after Marionette trying to survive as long as possible. Same with Sparta. A couple of 80 strafes and a couple of shifts. A dagger down to the south side. I don't think we can do too much more in this scenario. That is FLF. Unfortunately, out to Milk Bunny. Might be the next victim here as well, straight afterwards. And JP2 having an absolute field day. Let's have a quick look at the kills right now. JP2 absolutely farming this one up. 16 kills. Cat Heist might be the next victim potentially. Rhapsody pops a nice little Veritas Fury, getting a decent amount of damage onto Boo. Looks like Reaper's also found dead as well. Lizardo getting that kill. Lagro thrown down to the train. Oh my god, he dashed at the last second. And unfortunately, Hatter unfortunately outed very, very quickly afterwards. Romance can't 80 strafe enough. And I think who's in this scenario is Flake's last life of Boo. Survives as much as possible, or as long as possible. Only with 3 kills as well. DDK are out straight afterwards. Nice little dunk there by JP2. And surely JP2 are going to take this one unless there's a big crown play by Apex. Or they do something crazy with the I don't know how they can do something. They get someone isolated with a kill. Rhapsody with a nice little strafe. No one dies to the train. It's going to be okay in this scenario. JP2 have time to reset. There's a crown pickup by Lizardo. 2 nukes are dropped. Hopefully they've got maybe an E-plat to play on this Abyss. Got a little pocket of space. They're actually dropping the Bond on the train tracks, which is a little bit hazardous. There we go. There's the E-plat that I expected. Lizardo sitting with a couple of LMBs whenever possible, but it's now segregated from the other member, Rhapsody, in this scenario. Hopefully Lizardo can play this one perfectly, dash back down to his teammate, but I think he's lost too much HP. It's just Rhapsody that's alive. No crown potential anymore. A couple of more LMBs. The Veritas Fury is sent by Rhapsody. Maybe he can get at least one reset, but unfortunately this gets spiked. And that is JP2 taking game number 2 with what? 19 kills. Monster game. Thanks, Zest, for the follow as well. I'm going to run a quick ad break so there's no issues with the stream when we actually get into game. So I'll catch you guys in a sec. Storm is unstable. All right, welcome back, everyone. We are shortly heading into game 3. I think someone's just trying to get a restart in when possible, so just some minor technical issues, and then we should be good to go. It's going to be let me quickly check it again. It's going to be unstable portals. Whoops, never mind. I misclicked the wrong thing there. It's going to be unstable portals, and then yeah. As I mentioned, we are trying to follow the kind of tier 1 scenes, storm shifts whenever possible. All right, is everyone ready? Let's have a quick check. Yeah, man. Make sure you big up your friends whenever possible. I love this. I love to see the support, man. Boom. Game
Select your
3. Let's
hunter.
get into it. Unstable portals.
Good.
You are the drop leader.
I'm just gonna try turning something off. Fuzi, if you're still around, or anyone who's still in chat, I'm gonna try turning off something. If you still hear the game audio, then everything should be okay. Oh, Mash, yeah, all right, wicked. Just let me know if you hear it once the game loads. Just if you hear game audio, then it's all set. Because I tried to like fix the audio, thinking it was broken, and it was fine the whole time. So I have to just undo a bunch of things. That's all. Thanks, Sendora, as well, if you're doing that for me. I appreciate you. Thanks, Skywater, as well, for the follow. And keep in mind, anyone that's watching as well, there will be another tournament next Saturday that will be trios again. So, you know, yesterday we had this massive kind of starting things off tournament. It was trios with 12 squads for $2,500, both in EU and NA. And that will be continuing basically every month. But between those months, we'll be having a $500 tournament, basically. Essentially by VivEUcamp in conjunction with VivEUcamp. So,
incoming.
you know, if you're like a new team and you want to get involved in the scene, you know, maybe that's your kind of entry path, right? So yeah, if you guys can hear any game audio now, just let me know. It's going to be a bit, maybe when these guys drop, you might hear something. If not, let me know. Is it working? Okay, it's fine then. Oh, I got so baited, bro. I hate it. Dude, sometimes technology just baits me, man. I hate it. Alright, thanks for that, guys. I appreciate you, you know, getting me through these technical difficulties. It's just part of the efforts of streaming. Sometimes you have to go through these sort of things. Exactly, Mersh. It's one of those. Oh, you know, you got to tap the table a bit. You know, there you go. If you can hear that little rumble, that's me. Okay. I've let out my frustration. I'm in a good space now. Alright, so we are looking at one of the souls up for grabs. Sun are getting a nice chunky amount of damage onto it. Less than half HP already. They're going to have a big level advantage if they do manage to kill it in time. DDK looking to get that stealing when possible. But Lagra is, you know, has to 80 stream in and out. And I think Sun are going to grab this for free. And it's going to be a really, really nice pickup to start things off. And where were the armors in this scenario then? Are there? If there should be some.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Can't currently find that as the minute, but I'll probably find them eventually as I circle through all these teams. Giraffe is trying to get a nice little spike grenade. Actually finds it successfully onto Matt the third. Dashes onto the right hand side. Giraffe on the bottom side too. Back in that fight, it's going to stabilize itself. They picked up the soul as well, and NMY, which is really, really good.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
So now also reuniting themselves. DDK is going to be round 2, it looks like, for the Guardian, and it looks like Sun have also grabbed another nice pickup. It's kind of weird to see DDK playing a little bit hesitant, but that just might be their comp that they're trying to kind of resolve things with. The zone is pulling heavily up to the north side, so there's going to be, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 teams that have to find a pocket of space somewhere whenever possible. I just need to quickly shoot a DM to someone. 1 second. I'm just trying. Right, it's all fine. It's just, I think someone is having a little bug there with one of the characters, but I think they've just resolved it, so it's all good. Let's have a flick over to Will and anyone else.
Enemy oracle
okay,
online.
the game has settled down significantly. Of course, with it not being day 2 as well, not many teams are going to have double relics unless they got a high roll off a Guardian or they got a high roll off a Vault, of course. Oh, nah, chill, bro, Mosh, chill. We'll talk after, bro. It's all good. But that happens to me, bro. If I'm watching someone else's stream and I hear the Discord noise, I'm like checking it instantly. My bad. I wish I could. I mean, I could turn on like the streamer mode, but I don't like doing that normally. I think that mutes the sounds, right?
Phasing.
GRR slightly under leveled as Apex Rhapsody actually finds GRR straight at the last second. Ashko goes for a wide circle round, has to dagger back at the last second. Rugosa definitely going to be going towards Apex in this scenario. That's a nice extra bit of snowball. I kind of like that little strategy that GRR tried to pull there, especially because they are under leveled. Having a little bit of a surprise factor can maybe even the playing field sometimes. Looks like OT1 is down by Bobs. Yeah, exactly, Mesh. That's the problem, right? Then you forget that you've turned it off, and then you don't realize that maybe your friends DM'd you like 10 times and you've just not said anything. It's so hard to remember. I know that feeling. Nice little knockaway onto Milk Honey. Unfortunately gets a little bit stuffed there. Ranta gets a nice, decently sized Abyss Breaker, winning with the follow-up onto Ranta. Already found one dead. Romax gets a nice little second wind, and have now clearly lost a member, and they're probably going to be able to get their skills up rapidly as well onto winning, and maybe continue this pursuit now onto Cat Heist or Milk Honey. Milk Honey has found the Sky Shock at the last second, got the Squid to get an extra bit of mobility if they need to escape. And that's going to be a nice little clean outings there. 4 hats maybe towards that res as we see not too far away.
Soon.
It looks like Reaper maybe getting caught out as well. Takes the anomaly into Bro's territory. Okay, Rogo just narrowly misses. And why do you have that level advantage against Bro again? Girard also aren't level 7, and with it being day 2, they just need maybe one more mob camp and they can get there. And that's another thing I've just realized as well. We don't have the XP bar that we can see for all the team members. I should really add that as feedback because, you know, seeing how close someone is to level 7, you know, it allows me to maybe better cast, you know, how, you know, if they're actually playing a little bit weirdly to just fight for XP as opposed to like fighting a team, you know, going for the safer option. But it's something that I can assume, of course, with it being day 2, you know, the level cap, of course, increases at that moment, so. Oh, nice little spike by Bobs. Insta aggro, has to jump out at the last second. Yeah, of course, with these new items, I need to start remembering them. So that's it. Emergency bubble. We've even seen it actually in the big tournaments being used a couple of times. I think Oko on the Jin used it. So it's nice to see, you know, people starting to integrate these new items. I think the other ones have not really been seen, like the hammer one. I can't remember what that one's called, but as well, triple dying to the Abyss, surprisingly. Abyss are actually up for grabs. FLF, Mirzim. Oh, there's a nice little ward at the last second, but still gets hooked. Nice little dunk, slug wave, but a nice little hook cancel. Mirzim still dies, unfortunately. Nice and that, and summon Napalm. Will with the super duper clean combo. Marionette just managed to escape there with the VivEUcamp. Hopefully going to be able to amp them up in time, but now they're into JP2's hands. That's another free kill for JP2 to pick up. I really like how the JP2 kind of circle around the map, finding very, you know, free, easy kills. Acquiring those kill points whenever possible. Death is also found dead by a Wuholm. And unfortunately, Boo are surprisingly outed, even after that nice little early fight that they had.
Captured a meteor soul.
Completely outed, unfortunately. They'll have to get a nice little spike onto Ashka. Beastron has to be popped there. And there's someone Napalm. They're going really, really aggro to try and kill Ashka. Meanwhile, looking at Sun and Hat with their own little mini engagements here. Nice little armor pickup for Ranta, so they're going to be triple yellowed. All the armor souls, all the various souls have been picked up now. JP2 in possession of one. We're all trying to get levels whenever possible. GRR trying to go in for the res whenever possible as well. It looks like Bro also have maybe something similar in mind as well. You can see, nope, there you're not. They're a full 3-man. Looking to try and get some kills in the nighttime. Quickly trying to get that hook in. I know he's waiting for it. It's only a matter of time. Ranta now circling around. Okay, looks like Sun are going for a complete full out here. They've actually broken Orizoma right at the end. Apex just waiting for those mob resets, maybe trying to get the level 11 when possible. But they maybe need at least one more mob camp. DDK are not looking too healthy in respect to levels as well. Zet's only level 7, unfortunately. Second win just narrowly misses, but Lizard is sending it very aggressively against Lagra. Unfortunately, dies to Rhapsody's very Death Fury. Nice little dunk, but doesn't, you know, not of the 70% threshold. And Zeth is likely to be the next victim. That is the truth. And Reaper is now, you know, last alive again. Super underleveled. Rest on the bottom right hand side, but I think Sun maybe hear this, or they're just trying to bomb up mobs. Reaper has to play this super slow placement game maybe, because they are in dire straits. JP2 gets a nice little double dunk now onto 081 and Mirzim respectively. Oh, Bubs with the nice little squid play with this Roots follow-up. LMBs, 081 is dead. And a dunk now to follow it up. Mirzim is now dead. Live to Tummy last alive. And if I'm not mistaken, 3LP are the coach, or it's going to be Aiden that's coaching through that team. So we've got to expect great things from that, because of course Aiden is a great player, and of course 3LP did win in that massive tourney this weekend, the Turbo Cup. Hopefully there's no air blast play. Okay, Ashka's not got the air blast, neither does Timmy, but he can maybe try some hook cheese. He tried it, picked up the town guard, so GRR are going to bring it back to a full 3-man. Timmy should be able to get this rest for free. I don't know if Ashka's wanting to buy something. Death is really trying to grief when possible. There we go. So they are back as a full 3-man now. Hoping the Will could go up to the north side. I'm not really sure what they can do here otherwise, because they're going to be wasting their time, I think. And I think they've realized this, but Hats are also chilling on the south side. Armors are looking, you know, beautiful. Cat Heist able to get some free pickings. 81 has already used one dash. Have to pop the summon Napalm and the nade, but unfortunately it's found dead instantly. And where did they go in this situation? They actually flick back up. Or sorry, flick back down, shall I say. Through Cobra.
Have captured a meteor
Having
soul.
lost one member. And Ashker's there just waiting. Gets the kill until Mia's insta with the dash with the empowered auto. Oh, nice little stun there with the spike grenade onto Lucas. Big Fusillade pop as well. Oh my god, this is so meaty, but the spike grenade kind of negates things right at the last second onto Sparta. And we do see a couple of nice little cheese bits of damage from Sun. Ori goes with an aggressive dash. Doesn't get too much value with the dash. And that's been hooked, slammed down. Slugwave is popped. Ori is found dead. And Sun maybe have to, you know, reassess the situation here. I haven't lost the member. I think using a dash like that is really, really not the right call, I would argue. With Jewel, you kind of have to have the dash reset to really maximize the mobility. But, you know, as someone like Mershak would tell you, you know, being one of the prominent dual players in the early days of Super Vive. Big abyss of break pop by Kulek, though. Stun root follow-up. The heal is, you know, paying dividends here at the last second. Nice little shield by Panorome. Manages to make their way out at the last second. Hopefully he has the uppercut list. A couple of iframes. It's still not enough. Unfortunately, it is just Lamamo and Euphoria last alive, chilling in the bush. Has to dash down now at the last second. And yeah, I can't agree more, Mersh. I'm hoping that they do make some more significant changes to the gameplay state to make Duel a bit more viable. But just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes it feels. Cat Heist already found dead as well. 2 members left for Hat. You see the resonating idol pickup for Ranta as well. Oh, nice little dunk onto Milkhoney with the... What? I need to watch that one maybe 5 times over. Like, he got spiked here, but he actually died. Like, I'm sure he took the damage there. It was really, really weird. Some network issues going on. I don't know what's going on. Ranta with the crown pickup there. 1 minute 20. Oh my god, we're looking at Beacon in about 10 seconds, dropping from the sky. Looking to the top right-hand side, looking at Bro. Level 9s and 10s respectively versus level 11. Oh, Atsu, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, okay. Sometimes the gameplay is so fast. I'm trying to cast so much at once. Sometimes I just miss some of those details. But yeah, that does make a lot of sense then. And sometimes the game state is so buggy too. Like, sometimes it is just a bug. But yeah, I believe you if you said it. Because also that has like a delayed damage proc, right? So I'm wondering if any teams are going to start, you know, using these unstable portals now. We do see potentially a couple of teams kind of hanging outside of them. Lamamo actually finding a pick onto Vipera straight off the bat while I unscuffed the camera. There we go. We're getting a couple of LMBs onto Rhapsody. Unfortunately, can't get the kill. And it looks like there's a mad dash at the last second, but Lizardo is going to get the kill onto Lamamo, unfortunately. Ooh, JP2 trying to get the kill at the same time onto Lizardo. Really, really split from the team. Vipera is found dead in this chaos. There is a crown on the top right hand side. Maybe free pickings. I'm wondering if Lizardo is going to go for that now, right at the last second. Yep. Right into the open arms of LPN. Trying to play it as long as possible. Rhapsody's there with the reinforcements. Pops the Virula through. Already broke the armor. Can Lizardo get the kill? Come on. Has he got the dash of cooldown? Oh, they get it. But I think Rhapsody got the kill, so there was the kill credit wasn't, you know, correctly assigned there, unfortunately. Or Ash took it there. I'm not too sure. Bob's trying to get the kill onto Euphoria. Lamamo has to maybe go for a portal play. I'm wondering if that's going to be the play. Yep. 35% on the Beacon rewind.
The lava baron will soon appear.
Dash up into the north side onto Sun.
Online.
3 seconds left. So it looks like it's going to be Milk Honey with the rewind. That's big. That's a really, really big pickup.
Storm closing.
As we look up to the north side, Lucas trying to get some dunk magic onto JP2. Velati in the same sort of difficult situation. JP2 are actually farming, going crazy mode this game. Kulak surprising with no kills. But the other 2 members have already picked up 11. Go home. Can hopefully make it out of this one. Has he got Chilling Finale or anything left? Gets another dash cooldown. Doesn't have ulti either. Unfortunately gets spiked at the last second, so that's Bro outed. Hat taking another kill. Crown pickup. 1 minute 28. Who is it? Lamamo? Yep, it's Lamamo. Milk Honey looking for that kill desperately. Oh, Snipe just narrowly misses. Milk Honey unfortunately doesn't get the dunk either. Dash just came off cooldown. And it looks like FLF had their own little mini fight against Apex, but they're pretty bruised. It looks like a monster's been consumed by Marionette right at the last second, getting the full heal. Spot already on half HP, the water charge disconnects, but he gets the hook in return. And not many players are coming in droves as well. Double spike grenade, but it kind of scuffs it at the last second. JRAF couldn't get any value from it. And JP2 are now slowly wandering over. They're going to consume anyone that comes in their path, it feels like. Double red packed up. Marionette is looking for that hook whenever possible.
Enemy has slain the Lava Baron.
And as we flick down to the south side, looks like a Lava Baron has been picked up as well. Chin Kanani pop as well. Death has instantly found Death there. Ashko trying to get at least one reset. Nice little dash back. Oh, that was super clean. And Ori. That was really nice play by Ori right in the last second. Hat are getting FLF completely out the game. Lamamo just survived. 25 seconds left. Probably going to get this crown off. Zone is putting down to the south side. Nice little spike grenade again, this time by Ranta. But Apex, still manages to survive without issue. JP2 are now at, what, 12 kills. Resident by Milk Honey. Gets the armor repairs as well. L members are back in time. They try a hook and they actually get it this time. Spike grenade follow-up. So much slam damage follow-up from the LMBs. Ranta trying, this is like an ample time for Ghost to get so much value. Surprisingly, Milk Honey has to pop the rewind to survive this one. Needs to heal up desperately. Ashkar maybe looking for free pickings. The same with Apex. Cat goes with the... Oh! Apex gets yoinked! No! Oh no, Milk Honey! Actually grieved his teammate. Cat Heist was about to get mega value there. Stopped everything. Oh no. Rat. Sorry, Hat. Sorry. Oh no. The nuke has been dropped. I think they're gonna need to clip that one. That's one for the books, man. You have this bad encounters. That is one of them. Things are looking on the up there. A box rush attempt by Ashkar. Picks up the rewind too. Nice little dash attempt by Lamama. They're going to get Ash out of this game, but Bubs is there with the reinforcements on the south side on the island. Thrown with about half a shield left. Maybe Rhapsody's looking for some free pickings onto Bubs, but Bubs does manage to reunite with the rest of the team. Once that zone pulls in, and not too long, they've got about 5 seconds left to start, thinking of a route to get in safely into that zone. Same with Ashka, of course. 4K. Maybe you can buy a crown if they want to. I think that's got to be Ashka's kind of idea here. There is a crown there that we do see on the south side too. Obviously, you have to time it perfectly, of course. You are hearing two ways coming in abundance. Sorry, it's a TP soul, in fact. Kuleg, super aggressive. Vipera taking half damage as well, and maybe it's get the snipe. 1 HP, Kuleg manages to make it out. And Ori actually seals the deal onto Kuleg. Really nicely played by Apex there. I like that the prediction by Vipero, getting the second win stack with the leaf. Really nicely done. Kuleg back in the game though. There we go, it's the crown pick up by Ashkar. Defensive dagger pop. Don't know if they can really capitalize on this one. And they get the CC chain onto Ashkar perfectly. Ashkar pop the rewind now. So there's nothing left in terms of evasive maneuvers. Oh, we can say Shiv is an evasive maneuver as a character. Unless he can AD strafe like a monster, it's not enough. JP2 do take out GRR. And rewind is now going to be in the hands of JP2 on Bubs this time. And they're trying to fight for high ground against LPN. Decent amount of damage. The dash kind of scuffs from Lamama because of the spike grenade connection right at the last second. Hanum has to pop the Abyss Breaker. Gets a nice little knockaway into Kuleg. And that provides LPN with enough time to reset as Rhapsody goes in with the Viridas Fury, applying so much damage onto JP2. And there goes the pad play. They're trying to jump over them when possible. Nice little knockaway again by Panorome. They're trying to CC chain anyone they can find. It looks like actually might be the big victim here on the Tetra. Still knock into Kronos. JP2 running out of space rapidly here. Unless they can have a massive fight against LP2. Nice little stun to Panorome. It's pain stun right at the last second, but it's nice to escape. JP2 like to apply pressure onto LPM whenever possible. Actually trying to pop the RMB, unfortunately misses it. The quick charm also misses. And the Napalm does not do too much, but Lizardo taking a little bit of damage here right at the last second. JP2 are juggling this quite well. They've had to pop the E-Pat now. To dance between about 3 or 4 teams that are left. As Apex sent it in. I'm sorry, LPN sent it in very aggressively onto Apex. That second win at the last second, he did heal Lizardo up so much. But they've lost all the armors now. They need to rapidly try and reset. That was a really, really nice rotation by LPN, but they lost a lot of armors as well themselves. So if they got the resets, they can do something. Bubs just pick up the crown as well at the last second. Vortex Charm just narrowly misses because the E-Plat expired. The zone is closing in really rapidly. JP2 are running out of space. Bubs probably has rewind off cooldown here, so especially being the crown holder, it's going to be the successful kind of thing that you need. Can probably pick up the Wisp, goes in for it, dashes down to the south side again. Really nicely done. And again with a decent side to Abyssal Breaker onto Apex. Lost the shield though. Second wind comes out from both teams. Lizardo 1 HP. Can they get the 1 kill? They kill at least 1. And then OPM are to get another kill. They do. Rhapsody now last alive for Apex. Can they do much more? Get a nice little knockaway. But Sun able to get the free pickings. And Apex surprisingly are outed. LPN with a very, very nice full in there. Super nice, of course. Having Panorome, you know, shielding and doing everything pretty much perfectly. Very, very clean fight. That's something I'd expect from Tier 1, honestly. The way that fight turned out from both teams is really, really clean.
Storm tightening.
I've got to give props where it's due. That was a very, very nice fight from both sides. And I really like the Luna play too. Grabbing the Wisp at the last second, Sacrificial Lamb, ensuring that the crown can get popped. I'm seeing signs of that Tier 1 perfection coming in, man. Not that many mistakes coming in for these last 3 teams. And there goes that crown pop. JP2 are back as a full 3-man. LPN, of course, do not have the econ, I guess, or the shops to be able to get the armor resets. They're going for a full in against JP2. Looks like the rewinds would have been popped as well. They've already lost all the armors. The LPN have kind of sandwiched themselves unless they've got some way to get out of this one. Looks like they get CC chained by Sun. Oh my god, Suncheese with the absolute amazingly big laser. Lamama Euphoria already dead. Param last alive for LPN. Unfortunately, LPN are outed in quick succession. And Sun needs to kind of quickly reset here. But this is looking like a win for Sun. Getting pushed into the zone. Macro cores are not the best right at the last second, it feels like, by JP2. Sun are capitalizing on this one in droves. Trying to get the last kill. E-Plat is dropped. Bubs with 1 HP left. Can they get anything else? Unfortunately, they can't. And that is going to be Sun taking game number 3. Ending it with 11 kills. Thanks, Lagra, for the follow as well. Alrighty. Alright, just going to get a quick break in. I think the only mistake, you know, I was actually glazing all the teams right at the last second, but then they actually make some big macro mistakes. You know, that the way the circle kind of pulled, the way that it should have just been a dance situation, not a full in from LPN, and they paid the price dearly because who is it in this case? Sun just completely collapsed on them, and they just capitalized on their positioning really, really badly. Like. Oh, sorry, they capitalized on it really well, but I think LPN, they could have played that a little bit better. But that's something to assess in the game tapes. Yeah, Ori, that was a really, really nice end game there. Really, really nice. All teams are, you know, I can see the improvement. I can definitely sense the improvements now. You know, there's still some macro mistakes for sure, but yeah, great stuff. All right, let me just get the Storm Shift corrected, so game 4 is going to be normal again. Yep, just making sure I'm not being an idiot. Just gonna have a quick drink as well. Oh man, this weekend's disappeared, man. I kind of want another day off, but that's not happening. And from my understanding as well, there will be scores included as well. So it's nice to see that scores have been included for anyone that's just recently joined the stream, which will give you, well, it gives the teams a better, a better, clearer incentive to fight. Ori, there will not be bans. No, as far as I'm aware, there will not be bans. From what Courage has told me, I think it would be too harsh of a constraint to put on the majority of these teams. I think once teams expand their kind of player pool, or they reach tier 1 scene, of course, then they'll have to abide by having bans and things of that nature. Who's missing? Okay, a couple more coming in. Alrighty, we are ready to go. It's going to run a quick ad break so there's no interruptions during game. Catch you guys in a sec.
Select your hunter.
Another mission. Good.
You are the drop leader.
Alrighty, welcome back.
Abyssal
Pretty much perfectly
hatchlings
timed.
incoming.
I'm getting really good at this right now. So straight away off the bat, we've got Gridlock Armors, we've got Soul of Affluence, we've got Soul of the Hunt, we've got Blue Armors up for grabs, and the drop line potentially is favouring it. Just that, having a quick kind of zoom out, looking at the macro state of the map. We are looking at one team, Will, getting it for free. Insanity. That's typically contested, but that one's definitely for free in this scenario. We're looking at GRR going down to the bottom side. Maybe two teams potentially finding an Underrock very, very soon. Some potential green on green balance in Prisma Falls, depending on what they're fighting over. At least getting level 2, I think, and then they can actually decide, which direction to take. Bro, going to have the same sort of idea, I reckon, in this scenario. Apex are going for the Cold Fang route, it looks like, as well, so they're going to be super rich.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
This is definitely going to... It feels like it's going to be the slowest early game that we've seen of all the games so far for today. And as I say that, Bobs is sending it in quite aggressively onto NNY. Cobra's gone in with the dash. He's actually picked up the Brawl this time. It's the dash all the way to the left-hand side. Bobs gets the nice little route at the last second, and a spike, and Cobra is unfortunately found dead straight off the bat. So JP2 are now looking for potential free innings. Salamander might be the next victim. He's sending in a couple of LMBs. Matt is trying to last as long as possible. Switched back onto the Hudson as well this time instead of the Oath. You know that he's played it before, and he actually gets spiked the last second by a very nice clean dash in by Bubs. Gets the kill onto Matt too, and there's one last member now for NMY. Bubs might be able to seal the deal here, taking down all 3 members of NMY. He smells the scent, the blood scent. He's going in for the aggressive chase, but these wind tunnels. All he needs to do is just have one more dash. Can he get close enough? He's in combustion state. So with Salamander now. Salamander might have enough time just to survive a little bit longer here, but they gets the root again. Vortex Chomp connects, and there goes the dunk. Unfortunately, Salamander is found dead. NNY are outed, last place.
Captured a soul.
Really, really clean Luna play. Now GRR looking to apply a bit of pressure onto at this time. Ranta, Spike Grenade, a little bit defensive, but the bonus actually provides the biggest amount of value. Pop the Fusillade both ways. Ashker is found dead. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, but Cat Heist getting hit by the Spike Grenade, and a couple more LMBs will seal the deal. Cat Heist is actually 80 strafing like a god, but it's still not enough. And there's only 1 member left. Rez is already being stuck by Milk Honey, and Hat are going to be back as a full 3-man. Maybe for a quick round 2, very, very shortly, I imagine. We look at Lilac and Purple in this scenario. Apex, they're just coming up from Cold Fang, as you saw not too long ago. LPN have to jump ship quite quickly here. Lamambe taking so much damage. Might be the first victim straight off the bat in this fight. LPN have to jump ship. There is a res not too far away on the north side. And it looks like it might be a potential sandwich situation here between Hat, GRR, and JP2. Cat Heist has to jump ship to the right-hand side, level 8. And is unfortunately found dead straight away. Milk Honey unfortunately misses the hook too. Okay, Rogan also missing. And outside the zone, we're looking at Will. Super, super slow farm in the zone, going back in. Rantaz managed to survive as well. Same with Milk Honey. And Ashka now maybe getting hit by double arc. Rogan's managed to survive, but still is dead, found dead right at the last second by Bubs. Now going down towards triple. Pops the LMBs continuously. Really, really nice feathering by both. And Triple has made his way onto solid ground. The train is there. Can't even heal in time, unfortunately. Ranta just trying to get some pickups when possible, but actually gets rooted and might be dead in here in this scenario.
Enemy Oracle online.
Dashes backwards, and that's another pick for JP2. They're actually farming this game, it feels like. Coming at that now. I didn't get the chance to see because my cam's scuffed. There we go. Probably at 7 kills already. Sorry, the fatigue is setting in for me a little bit, man. It's been a long couple of days. I apologize. Caffeine did not do anything. Alright, there we go. So on the top left-hand side, we're looking at 3 teams potentially circling around each other. Vipera again with the air blast to pick up. We're looking at Will. Yeah, they've already made their way into zone now quite safely. Flakes misses the hook, unfortunately. Oh, but who is in this scenario? Timmy does not. Summon Napalm combo by A81. Really, really nicely done. Yeah, I feel like they've been practicing this, man. They got really good at it really quickly. We're seeing a potential res attempt by Cat Heist. Does bring back Ranta. Dash down to the south side. A couple of teams are slightly under-leveled here. I mean, we are maybe like 1/3 of the way through day 2. Zone is now closing, of course. Teleportation up for grabs, maybe 3 picks for LPN. Meanwhile, Apex get 2 kills onto Sun. Only 1 member left now. Ori. Black Rose pick up. Vipero trying to dash away at the last second. Vortex Chomp provides an extra bit of safety there. If that Zeep hit, that might have been a kill. But I think, yep. Vipera and Rhapsody did manage to make it out. Ori is still last alive though for Sun.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Vipera just get her Vortex Charm with a double stun connect. Now found by Bro. And unfortunately is found dead. And Ori is now found as well. Has to dash through once, dash through twice into the abyss. Nothing left in their chamber, it feels like, for Ori. Unfortunately, Sun are unfortunately outed. And yeah, so that's a stinker. 11th place outing.
Enemies have captured a
You're looking at
soul.
resilience as well, up for grabs. Will have managed to maintain the armors. Hat also picked up a decent amount of levels. So Will are relatively under-leveled as well in this scenario. So I'm wondering if, you know, if Hat wanted to try something, that might have been an opportunity there. Yeah, exactly, Timmy, bro. It's so nice to see Timmy playing, dude, again. It was good, man.
Enemy Oracle online.
I even had an interview with him, Mersh, in one of like we had like an interview segment like a couple of streams ago. So I managed to talk to him a bit. So it is night 2 now. LPN have managed to pick up that teleportation perk for free. Will is circling around whenever possible. Drop the bonfire too. Potential violence summoning on the north side. JP2 and Bro this time. Kuleg, unfortunately missing the Arcane Rogue, and Bob's trying to get some LMBs in whenever possible onto Lucas. Doing a decent amount of damage so far. Okay, with the script play. Go down to the south side onto Lucas. Bit of Petra on Petra violence. Lucas has been stunned. This might spell the end for Lucas. No more left. Wuhan also might be the next victim. Pops the Chilling Finale. I don't think it's going to be enough. Get knocked away. And Bob's. See what was the deal right at the end. Really, really confident Illuna play. I feel like that's the only way you can play this aggressive Illuna. You're getting so much value. And there goes the big hook by Zeph. Nice little air blaster. Or was it Squid maybe, in fact. Reaper finds one kill. Zeph finds another. JP2, just one member left. Kuleg picks up the crown at the last second. Maybe looking for some cheese pickings. Maybe onto someone if they can. Kind of mirroring DDK. Vipera just gets stunned at the last second. Couple of LMBs. Vizalis rapidly healing up along with their Vipera with reinforcements. Okaroga just get the connection onto Lagra. DDK gonna have to jump ship, of course. Velati lost the life of Bro. 550. Can maybe do a broken res. But they are quite close to LPN. LPN do pop the scans. They know, maybe, unless he was in the bush at the last second. They know that there's only one straggler there. Resonating Iron about 20 seconds, along with the Abyss Specialist. So that's obviously going to be, you know, a welcome item for someone like Mirzin to pick up on the duel. Ashko sends it in quite aggressively. Actually gets the kill there with the bolus stun, I think. At the same time, Reaper trying to escape the wrath of Hat. Mirzin finds a kill onto Marionette. One dash through backwards. Air blast already been used. Panorome shielded the majority of the damage from Bro as they're back into full 3-man. Lucas getting one nice clean little dunk. Lagra also killing Lizardo as well at the same time. Big amount of Chaos Brewing on the top left-hand side. Looks like Apex came out on top in droves, getting the res off too, and the Wisp stick. Penny looking for the hook. It's unsuccessful. They are gatekeeping Will really, really hard here. Cat Heist. You see that kind of circling on the bottom hand side. Nice little hook to start things off. Nice little dunk as well. Slugwave. I don't think they need the pop. Tim already gets the kill. Can't dash enough though. Unfortunately, Cat Heist does get the kill. Dashes up to the north side, but Apex is coming down now very, very rapidly. Mirzin on 1 HP. Ranter does get, well, at least one kill reset. A Hat need to jump down ship very, very quickly. And I think, unfortunately, this might be a full team outed here. Will are outed. That is Timmy dead. Crown pick up for Cat Heist. Nice little back coming in. They are going to be able to reset here at the last second. LPN, they're playing very, very slowly sometimes. It feels like their cadence is not consistent, it feels like, when they go for their ins and when they don't. I feel like there's a bit of hesitancy in the macro call. And hoping, you know, that's something they can, you know, look to improve as more coaching happens. Romance is unfortunately found dead. Jumps into the open arms of GRR. Hook attempt by Flakes is unsuccessful. Let's flick over to that crown. Looks like Ranter's trying to get a little bit of cheese pick onto DDK. They are outed, unfortunately. 9th place in this scenario. Apex have picked up armors in droves and kills. What are they at now? They are 8 kills. With 8 teams remaining, things are looking on the ups. And it looks like there's a lot of teams juggling each other. Looks like Lucas is already found dead. Buholm as well now, you know, having pressure applied on. The wall is also dropped, trying to buy a bit of space. The bubble has also been utilized, of course, with Bobs being less than 50% HP. That's going to be on cooldown for 40 more seconds now. Looking at the red GA as well, up for grabs on the top right-hand side. 2 crowns as well, essentially. Maybe Hat look towards, posture towards one of the crowns. Wuhan last alive, looking to stick the res. He's got the wall. No Chilling Finale though, off cooldown, so has to be a bit careful with that one. JP2, I think, also got spiked there, if I'm not mistaken. Hook attempt misses.
An enemy
25% for the Abyss Specialist. Home still last alive, but just scurrying around whenever possible.
The storm is closing.
Lamamo on the top side to level 11 only. Especially with the level cap being 13, trying to farm mobs whenever possible would be a good idea. But of course, with there being down a couple of members, it makes things a little bit difficult here. After looking to farm on basically everything, they're going to get the Resonating Idol pickup potentially and the red GA. Really maximum snowball that they could basically get here. And we are seeing maybe, is it an in-zone res by VivEUcamp? Probably, I'm not too sure. Or maybe a box res attempt. I'm not sure if and there goes the stick. Looking on the north side, looks like Apex. They've already found a kill onto one member of JP2, but the Wisp Press comes in successfully by Bob. Probably going to get that one off at the last second. It looks like the Viridius Fury has already been popped by to kill Kuleg. And a Spike as well. Only one member left now, just Tetra, both JP2. And Flakes also bans Lucas at the same time. So it looks like Bro did get the result successfully, but they might be dead again. His Velati has to dash down to the south side, picks up a crown. I think they don't even have any potions as well or anything, so yeah, it's going to be really difficult to get this res. Okay, Rogan just narrowly misses Rhapsody with a nice clean dash through. Spike Grenade connects, but it doesn't really matter. Back to square one for VivEUcamp. Oh, and he is found now. We are hearing the teleportation coming in. 2 members on the north side. Lamama is there now. We're looking to kill that crown. Gets a nice little R&B knock away. At least 4 stacks are going to be applied very, very shortly. There are other members of their LPN are there. Taking down all members of JPN. Sorry, JP2, sorry. So JPN, sorry, JP2 are outed at 8th place. My tongue is getting absolutely twisted here. Holy. And I think it is Cat Heist. Trying to get some poking onto FLF whenever possible. The zone is pulling up to the north side, so GRR have to consider their options now. How they want to rotate in. We're looking at Orb Revival spawning in about 55 seconds. So that might be another prime pickup for Hat. That's like the third soul they've picked up, or the third boss they've picked up, it feels like. A nuke to negate Hat's Bond as well by FLF. And there goes another one. Another one! Oh my god. I guess we're playing Fallout. Feels like. Or Stalker. Pick your nuclear Fallout game. There's probably one I've missed, I bet. Getting stunned though. In the Fuselaw, the Summer Napalm follow-up is really nicely done by all these teams now. Death might be potentially dead here. Dice to the zone. Triple can maybe get the Wisp stick. No, cannot, unless he heals up a bunch. Yeah, it's not enough. The zone is just doing way too much damage. Dash up to the north side, maybe chill in the bush. There is a crown there we do see on the right side, but of course there's so many teams circling around every single direction. Apex are kind of split here. Vipera missed the jump ship at the last second off the high ground. And give it to Boo completely. Looks like that's going to be the case. Rhapsody's there now. Covering the shift, the Zotto going to get in, but he gets actually dunked. Slug Wave. Some of the Napalm has already been used. Okay, Railgun into looking relatively neutral, but the armor game's definitely been won by Apex for sure. Zoro gets the Spike Grenade connection, but a nice little Nado dash by Romance. Pops the second wind as well to survive a touch longer. Romance is unfortunately found dead, and Boo now have lost this fight really badly. Unfortunately, this Squid does not connect onto winning, and he just manages to escape that second Arkin Rogan at the last second into VivEUcamp's open arms. He's looking to try and get the kill to to get the crown pop if possible. Milkwood is also found spiked as well and dead. Red GA pick up on the cards as well if Apex wanted it. Maybe Vipera will pick that up instead of using the normal GA he has. I think he's trying to get some box loot as well, as you can see in the minimap. VivEUcamp now split. Unfortunately found dead, so there's no crown pickup. Hat back as a full 3-man. They start the fight off by getting the hook. Some Napalm combo straight off the bat. Really big snowball now winning last alive. He is originally just Hudson main, now attempting to try the Celeste. Lucas to pick up a crown as well at the last second. Ooh! And they get the crown. So that is Hat picking up another team right at the last second. And another one straight afterwards. So they've picked up kills in droves now. Hat looking really healthy. 7 kills. Big kind of reset for those guys. Triple's now found by the nade. And there we go. Tries to bonus stun instantly. Cat Heist. And that's forced Triple away down to the south side. Another crown pickup though. Can he stop it? Can he stop it? Oh! I wish he did that a little bit earlier, the hesitancy. That might have been the deciding factor there right at the last second. Azardo nearly gets hooked at the last second while he channels the nuke. Oh, and they can't channel the Bond away. Sparta, unfortunately, kind of mistimes it. I mean, the channel takes so long as well. I don't know if Apex know. Okay, they know Vipera's found them at the opportune moment at the last second. I think LPM were really biding their time carefully there. But a
The
nice
eye
little
of
bush
the
check is
storm is on
even
the
the playing
move.
field. I think Triple's trying to loot the box, but they decided against it. Hatta waiting with open arms in the bushes. And he dashes down to the south side. So they're going to be mirroring this one. Cat Heist for sure is mirroring this. Big level disadvantage, 10 to 15 as well. He's going to need an absolute Christmas miracle here. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen. So that's Hat picking up another kill. This time, GRR. Looking to try to get the opportune hook. Nearly gets it onto Sparta, but they have to circle up to the north side because of that high ground difference. And Apex are playing very, very territorially. Territorially. I can't speak. You know the word I'm trying to say. Territorially. For
An enemy oracle
man, that is a hard
scanning.
word to say when your tongue is fatigued. Right, that little uppercut this play from Panorama. Still finds Spike though. Euphoria might be the next victim. Second win pop. Gets all 3 members of FLF painted, but they can't really do too much more in this scenario. A back attempt by, who's in this scenario? Lamamo. All successful. Right at the last second. Crown pickup. 1 minute 25. Rhapsody really looking to chase Euphoria out if possible. Okaroga just narrowly misses. Spike grenade. Just get the connection. They can't really chase this one. Lamamo has found that little pocket of space though. 1 minute 10. Zone is pulling down to the south side though. There is a back coming in. Question is where they're going to end up though. Okay, they're back as a full 3-man. That's a really, really nice sneaky escape there. Euphoria hopefully was paying attention there. I felt like she didn't know what was happening there. Unfortunately at the last second. Lamamo has enough, you know, to actually stick the res beacon right into the summon napalm and the Arcane Railgun. So much damage in the zone. It's now closing in. Can the second round, the last second, 1 HP. Euphoria is unfortunately found dead. Lamamo does make it successfully and picks up another crown as the Great Wall of China has been built. But the hooks comes in. Nice little air blast at the last second. Finds a nice little spot to slither through. Dashes through, maybe to Apex's open arms.
Enemies
And
have
Apex have
captured a
picked up
soul.
another bunch of kills. This is another monster game.
Enemies have
19 kills so
captured
far
Meteor Soul.
with just 2 teams remaining. Oh my god. There goes a nuke drop. That's bought had a little bit of space to kind of maybe consider how they want to play this one positionally. But Apex have actually taken the high ground instantly. I really like this play. Another nuke drop. It's like they're playing battleships, but they're unsuccessful. One of those old school board games, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Cast with a dagger pop instantly. Oh, the British connection, monstrous! I really like that by a Cat Heist. So surgical, but still found dead straight off the bat. Pat has lost 1 member already. There's not really any crowns as well. Rhapsody with a decently sized British Fury. And that Rant is now 1 HP in the zone. Really nice dash through. There's only 1 member left now. Just Milk Honey gets a nice little dunk down. Can maybe take that 1 member for 1 reset, but the heals are coming in by Vipero. And that is Apex taking game number 4. Monster, 22 kill game to seal the deal.
Enemies have captured a soul.
Yeah, great stuff, great stuff. Man, I wish I made a tea before this. My throat is getting sore, holy. Alright, just had a bit of water. That might alleviate things a little bit. Okay, so for game 5, we are looking at normal weather. Did I do normal weather already? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I miss it? Am I stupid or something? Wait, 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Put it then. Okay, that's fine. I think it's fine. I will just do 2 normals then. If it was normal before, I scuffed it. That's my bad.
Select your hunter.
Another mission. Good.
You are the drop leader. Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Straight into game 5. We are looking at armors on Dawn caps. We've got the Solar Fortitude this time, rare armors, Oracle immunity. How's the drop line looking? It's kind of favoring between these two kind of drops. LPN straight away going towards Enshrine. And this is the most extreme circle pull I've ever seen, actually. Like, Cold Fang and Kata are so far away in this circle. That is insanity. This is like one of the things I've been hoping that TC can change by being able to disable initial circle in custom games at least, because
An enemy oracle is scanning.
having the whole map to play and just makes things potentially feel a bit more open. Especially if teams have a kind of pre-oriented strategy. You can, I guess maybe that's their kind of counterpoint, you know, oh, it forces people to play a bit more dynamically. They have to kind of roll with the punches a bit more. But in any battle royale, any team is always trying to just, what's it called, optimize the strategy out, if that makes sense, or the dynamism out of the strategy. So, straight off the bat, NMY looking at Cobra with one item pick up early, and relics. Armor's already picked by Salamander. They dropped the nuke. Death actually getting chain CC'd into the pad at the last second. Triple on the south side. Spike grenade doesn't connect, unfortunately. And Salamander might have potentially easy pickings there on that carbine. Cobra there with the reinforcements. Try goes for the dunk. Unsuccessful. Manages to circle round.
Have captured a meteor soul.
Vipera finds Suncheese as well at the same time. There's a fight in Academy. Look over to that. Looks like Wuhan also finds Miasm at the same time. Ori gets one blue book. Hopefully he doesn't die in this scenario. We're actually trying to get that free picking potentially. RB knock is, well, it's successful, but it's there right at the last second. And Ori is found dead. Boxing 10 by 81. He's trying to bait it. Not really sure what the idea with that one is. Can't stay too much longer. Quite low on mana too. Have to be really careful. Bro are really chasing this one. And a nice little hook. Maybe this was the bait they were looking for. Couple more LMBs. Wuhan just managed to make it out though. They don't really have the reinforcements they need with having one member down. No, 81 is surviving a touch longer here, but still not enough. And it is just now Timmy last alive. Gonna play the mega survival mission here, trying to find a res or something along those lines. As we flick over to the left-hand side of that, looks like JP2 trying to get some kills. Cat has already found dead. Air Bastard already picked up by Bubs. Really nice organic high roll. And a couple more LMBs will still the deal. That is Milk Honey dead. Ran to last alive for Hat. Seeing a lot of teams migrate their way into zone. There's been a lot of long-term fighting here. But a Skyshot pickup is going to negate a little bit of this. As you're seeing some running over attempts at, trying to happen. Yeah, I've got the knockaway a couple of times. We've just jumped off right at the last second. Get the dunk down. That's probably going to be Cobra. Sorry, Matt the third actually getting the kill credit right at the last second. Some gatekeeping happening by Hat potentially as they see a couple of members slowly walking in from the zone. Level 6s respectively, but a little bit of an armored advantage you could argue from Hat. They definitely know what's going on, so they playing super fast on that one. Trying to get into zone safely, completely. JP2 now trying to have a little fight. Any last member they find, Zets in this example already found dead. Lagra just managed to open the chest and pick up a blue armor right at the last second. But JP2 are going to pick up the other remnants, so that's going to be a nice little couple of armor upgrades for them as well, respectively. Lakes does die to the Abyss, surprisingly. And it looks like a more zone holding here for Cobra. Even with the face steel chain, getting all that momentum to make his way out. Now into Bro's territory. And they've used all of this momentum, basically. Cobra is found dead, so that's a nice little kind armor donation. Matt the third goes in with the ulti pop. Actually gets a connection. Actually gets the kill as well, surprisingly, onto Ori. So Sun are definitely not having the best game so far. Couple of enemies sent in by Ori. Well, onto Ori, should I say. Kronos as well. Maybe found dead by Matt the third. That's a second kill. But Bro looking to get this kill onto Salamander on super low HP unless Matt the third can do something about it. Goes in with the aggressive Gragas style dash. Unfortunately, it's not enough. And the Hats are now looking for free pickers onto Bro. Absolutely third party on third party on third party. I'm going to flick down to the south side because we see so many teams here. I think there is one more game after this, Sendora. I think I'm not sure if I've miscounted this. I'm not too sure. I feel like I'm going a bit insane here.
Storm
But
closing.
it's either game 5 or game 6. I've tried to keep count of the games on the bottom left overlay, but may have made a mistake. So it looks like Zephs did make it out there. He did get actually stopped from his back.
An enemy
Now, Lagra might be a
oracle is
victim here
scanning.
potentially, as JP2 looks to
Abyssal
seal the
hatchlings
deal.
has spawned.
1 HP is found dead. But DDK do have the res in hot, not too far away. Quickly flicking over at LPN. Flakes. Oh, she gets pulled in. Nice chain combo. Gets rooted a bit, you know, is on solid ground right at the last second. Panorum's trying to get the LMBs in. Gets stunned at the last second by Flakes. Winning also has to circle around. And it's a little bit of a weird fight here. Boo trying to circle around in every direction. 360. And now Romance is caught out. Getting actually slammed, dunked into the wall. Kills by the laser at the last second. Panorum now on super low HP. Flakes on super low HP as well. As FLF looking for potential free pickings. Panorum's managed to stabilize, but they've used all their cooldowns. To pops the ulti was unsuccessful. They've really forced them out, and I think they should have, you know, continued the chase there in that kind of small corridor, especially knowing that their ulti economy is really low. Death is trying to look for res. He's going to start it with the orb of Argos. So they're trying to stop this one, but they can't in time. Level disadvantage. I wonder if they want to turn this one around as well, especially.
Enemy oracle online.
But they can't really, because Cat Heist already finds 1 kill. Milkony unfortunately misses the dunk as well onto triple. Gets a nice little spike grenade onto the tree, but it's still found dead. It's 1 member last alive. Unfortunately, GRR are fully outed in this scenario. 11th place. Rhapsody also finding Timmy. Big dash in aggressively by Mizum. Mizum is probably going to be found dead shortly after. Now, who is it in this scenario? Just 081. Needs a massive spike grenade to have any chance of surviving here. We know that Apex are going to likely get this kill here. They've got the really clean execution. Unfortunately, Will are outed. And that's another couple of kills assigned to Apex. Looking at Matt the Third, last alive for NNY. Trying to maybe stick the next train rotation, but that's going to take a long time for those guys. FLF are also outed as well. Milkpenny getting the kill onto Corona shortly afterwards. I cannot catch this action. It's just action after action, fight after fight.
Abyssal hatchlings
Definitely need
incoming.
like 2 or 3 observers to catch all of this. Big massive dash onto the south side by Lamamo. This a breaker by Panorome. Being caught out, being pushed in every direction. They're throwing a touch better, but Apex, they've got the kill execution. They're going for it. Lizardo trying to get that Panorome kill if possible. He's got a little bit of distance, but a nice little dash there by Lizardo. Just killed Panorome right at the last second. Now we're just looking at Lamamo, probably looking for a rest stick on Race Row, on its longbow, and Night Stalker up for grabs, if I've not already mentioned it. DDK tuning in the bush, maybe looking for a quick free picking here to stop this res. Little Cook also dropped, but the bomb's actually negated it. Really nicely done. Yeah, got the bird down. Exactly. Boo are now looking to encroach upon DDK's territory as they try to steal the bot away from Boo. Reap actually gets a nice little... Oh, he gets the full combo! But the Chilling Finale negated a little bit of the damage. If there was follow-up there, that would have been really nice. But the Chilling Finale was, you know, really nicely timed. But having that ult economy down would have been really bad there. I really like that air blast from Romance too, to negate the Arcane Railgun. Milkony looking to get the hook in. They know that they're in the bush.
Enemy oracle
Okay, Rogan connects
online.
again. Ranta is going to get those resets. Gets a nice little clean spike. Ranta saying, yo, he's screaming to his team that he wants to get the more kills onto Boo. But I think they have to juggle this one quite carefully, of course, with DDK just being below them. They don't want to be in a sandwich situation. Bomb is constantly being dropped onto DDK to try and steal the bomb away from Hat. Shield is also broken as well, so Panorama has to play a bit more carefully now. Oh, sorry, it's Zephs in this scenario. Sorry, miscalled that one. Zodo actually couldn't getting a kill onto Kuleg. Instantly res though, not an issue. Soul has dropped now. Reaper getting a nice little kidnap at the last second. Squid play with a dunk attempt, unsuccessful by JP2. Tetra. Lagra less than half HP. Squid play, can they get the dunk in time? That is also trying some magic there. Also gets 1 kill as well, surprisingly. Good is also broken. Okay, Rogan. Oh, never mind. They get the spike as well. Unfortunately, Cat Heist looking to clean house, potentially with a big boost load at the last second, but can't really get the kill, unfortunately, onto Kuleg. As Boo slowly make their way down, looking to try and get the red chest if possible. So Apex are already at 11 kills straight off the bat. And then Y only with 4 at the moment, but Armor's not looking too bad. Third instantly trying to apply pressure in this narrow corridor. An opportune moment, of course, as we look for day 4 mob resets for NNY. The shot misses. It's fine. And Bobs actually takes on last member of DDK. So that is DDK unfortunately out in 6th place. We're looking at Blink as well up for grabs in about 30 seconds or so. Ranta on the low ground as Boo going to take the high ground. The armor's not looking too good. Ranta just keeps hitting those Orcam railguns and actually get the massive max range long hook and dunk onto Flakes. Instantly found dead. Vortex Charm just catch 2. That does provide Boo with a little bit more time here. That was a crazy max range hook. Yes, Endora. Holy. And we are looking at 5 teams left. I think a couple of teams are making their way slowly up towards that Blink Stone. Apex are a little bit late to the jump. Oh, no, sorry, they're there first. Sorry, it's NNY that are taking a little bit longer with their approach. They're going to be actually slightly under-leveled as well. Only with 2 members. I think Matt the Third, yep, he's backed on them now. Hat have also got the stealth perk as well, which makes things potentially a bit easier for them. But we do see a lot of bush camping now for the other 2 members. But Boo and Romance split apart separately. I think Romance is looking for the train stick. That train is going to take quite a while, though, to come. That's definitely going to be free pickings for Apex here. Surprisingly, JP2 are not even considering looking for that. Milk Honey also finds winning as well. That's probably a bush find, I'm guessing, then. Ice is waiting for that dagger to be used at an opportune moment. To pop it a little bit early there, Milk Honey goes in with a quite aggressive in onto Bobs. Just force Bobs away to use like at least 1 or 2 dashes. Bobs is basically no dashes left. It would be an opportune moment now for Cat Ice to go in, but of course, with the dash CDs, it makes things quite difficult, or dagger CDs, of course. Milk Honey getting those armor resets in now. Okay, Rogan misses. Dagger pop again by Cat Heist. Gonna get some poking against JP2, but it's unsuccessful. We're seeing some flying here on the bottom left-hand side. Cobra now to jump ship. Already found dead there by Rhapsody. Really, really nice. Viridius Fury, Matt the Heist can hopefully escape in this scenario on that Hudson. So now into JP2's territory. There goes the stun, the root. And it is Lizardo getting the kill credit onto Matt. It is just Salamander last alive. Now it's another train wait, similar to how Boo just did not too long ago. It's going to take another maybe 30 seconds before that train arrives. It's going to Imorius spawn in about 60 seconds as well. Rewind pick up on Bobs. Lizardo with the, what is it, Masamune, sorry, Soul Stealer plus Ardent Songbow. Absolutely stacked out the 9s. Wow. Hat are also looking relatively healthy too. They've got a lot of kills as well, Hat do. What are they at, like 13 or something along those lines? Yeah. How are the other remaining alive teams doing? 13 kills for Apex. JP2 with like 11. Boo with 0. And NNY with only 4. Salamander's about to stick the res. There we go. Zone pull to the right hand side. And then why did they get the stick, but are absolutely, you know, poverty at the moment. We're seeing Viper with the blink. Is he going to pull off something crazy here? No, he just goes in with a normal blink. What's it called? Vortex Charm plus dash back. Nearly gets hooked by Flakes as well. Losing the blink would have been really problematic. Lizardo's temporarily split from the team, but they can easily reunite here. Looks like Imorius is slowly being chipped away at by a Hat. JP2 do have the E-Plat and the Bonfire as well for a bit of solid ground in the Abyss temporarily. But Milk Honey and Cat Heist are just chilling in the bush while Ranta just chunks it away very, very slowly. And it looks like Bob's going to be looking to try and do something. Slowly posturing upwards. Cat Heist is definitely known to be in the bush, of course. It looks like they do pick up the Imorius for free. Seeing Boo with a long rotation round There's basically 2 teams that are poverty. The rest of the teams are really, really stacked here. Cobra getting a little bit chunked here. Matt the Third trying to stand his ground as long as possible. Trying to be a bit of time, a bit of poke. And his team is not reinforcing him. Looks like Salamander also a little bit late to the fight here. Cobra, definitely you can see that there's some missed macro calls. One team member wants one thing and another team wants something different. I think Cobra's trying to call for the bonfire. It felt like. But Apex is going to be happy at least getting that 1 kill and leaving NNY wounded again. You've seen Chonk has been dropped by Hat as well. Bub's getting the stun and the nice little knockaway with the air blast. Super duper clean while Rhapsody is on 1 HP. One member of JP2 down already as Bubs tries to go for the Wisp Res. Is successful. Kuleg sends in those LMBs when Flurry is trying to provide a little bit of guarding to ensure that res can be successful. And there go the armor repairs. As we flick down to the top, up to the top right hand side. Looks like Ranta trying to get a nice little spike grenade connection onto Romance. Is successful. Okamogo doesn't get a connection unfortunately. Ranta has to wait for a bit of mana now before trying another attempt. We are seeing a red chest pick up as well by Kuleg. And in this scenario, I don't know if I can see what he's going to pick up. Maybe just a red perk. See what he gets. We're all considering their options here.
Enemy Oracle online.
There we go. Okay, we're going to get the connect. They are all temporarily anti-healed in that poison, in that purple water just for now. And Boo surprisingly stayed in the game forever. Crown pick up by Salamander. 30 seconds left. Cat Heist looking for that easy free pickings. The stealth caught him off guard, it felt like. And now into Boo's open arms. There's an extra couple, an extra level, extra bit of XP for them to pick up now from that. Bob's taking a decent amount of damage, has to heal it up rapidly. Baby Bob's getting another free pickings hit onto Bob's. Nice little dunk by Ash. Pop the ulti, heal up. Nice little knockaway into the abyss. Winning is a little bit of a sticky situation here, but they are stabilizing quite rapidly. Nice little dunk down. But Ranta comes in as well now for the clean third party. Well, clean. This is a never messy fight. Flakes tries a little dash hook, but is unsuccessful. Split from the team. Romance on 1 HP. Has to cycle around, but decides, they can't because there's so much space to cycle around. Now Winning has to play for his life now. Flakes playing on the mountain as long as possible on that last pad, I think, before it expired. Flakes now last alive, getting dashed away and knocked away by Ranta. It's another free picking for Hat. As Apex trying to get a little bit of poke when possible. Hat, Cat Ice now about to be on death's door. Fortunately found dead with the Fusel pop on top. Milk Honey trying to survive as long as possible. Oh, the squid play was super clean there. Getting that kill onto Milk Honey. Ranta tries a crown pick up. Summon Napalm. Tries to circle around, but I don't think the zone is going to be too favouring here. 1 HP! Oh, Lizardo gets another free pickup. Armors are looking abundant as well for Apex as well in this scenario. Water Strom just narrowly misses. Definitely, we can see like 2 great teams forming here. GP2 and Apex respectively. So the Napalm pop by Lizardo. Okay, Morgan just get the connection. Actually, with no armor. Second wind pop. 1 HP. Do not fall into the zone. Brew Desturi pop by Rhapsody. Just need a little bit more poke and they can actually get a kill here. At least 1 kill, maybe even 2 in fact. Nuke is also dropped. They're just popping everything they can. Ash has to send it in aggressively. Tries to do as much damage as possible because there was just no escape, it felt like. Lizardo sends it in onto Kuleg. Kuleg dashes away at the last second onto the bonfire. Tries to get some quick buys in the last second. Pops to summon Napalm. But Lizardo just has insane items in this scenario. Bobs tries to go for the back. Rewind as well. I really like that creative play with the back. He gets the stun. Maybe try and go for a cheesy kill and then pop the rewind right at the last second. Still not going to be enough though. Chills behind the bush. Goes down to the south side. 1 HP. And it's not enough. And there's Apex again. It's the second win they've got. With what? 19 kills. And if I'm mistaken, it's either the second or third. I can't remember anymore. If I've scuffed the game count, that's my bad. Holy. I don't know. If all the teams leave, I know that, that it's game 6. Maybe I just want it to be game 6 because my voice is getting so sore. But just stay tuned, guys. I'll let you know. Nah, it's definitely going to be at least 1 more game. So let's get that underway. It's going to be a drum roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bullet then. Yeah, I think I scuffed one of the games. That's my bad in terms of the storm shifts, but it is what it is. Oh, Cat Heist, don't make me question it too. Yeah, there's one more, I think. Even I'm a, you know, if Ranta said it, I believe Ranta, surely, because everyone's still here, right? So, alrighty, so the last game of the day. Off we go.
Select your hunter.
Another mission. Good.
You are the drop leader. Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Yo, welcome back, everyone. This is the last game of today's Scrim block. And straight off the bat, we got Scavengers with armor. We've got another armor on Underrot as well. It's just abundant armors, manacles as well. Oh my god. It's everywhere. And we're seeing a lot of teams experiment with their pickups as well. Like, we've seen Shrike being picked up by a couple of players. We've seen Saros coming back for Flakes as well. He's back to the OG comp. Three teams dropping in mana coils. Whoever gets that spike grenade is going to be the person who dies here. Lizardo already found dead straight off the bat. This might be the opportune moment to kill Apex here. Maybe, you know, stop their winning streak. But I think they have managed to find an ample opportunity to escape. And I did see some people taking spike grenade as well, level 1. Super duper aggro play. It feels like, you know, the mantra generally seems to be, you know, take your dash level 1. But I can understand why. If you're a ghost and there's all of these walls, just like an open opportunity to get like a big like 3-man stun and maybe just take out a team super duper early. But, DDK are going to be able to get this blue armor straight off the bat and a couple of levels, of course. There we go. Just to the left of that, looks like FLF are doing the same sort of thing as well. Outside the map, we're looking at GRR farming up Academy as well whenever possible. I'm not going to stay there too long because that's going to be idle farming. But it looks like Salamander, unfortunately for NMY, is already found dead. Cobra and Matt the III also straight away start looking for the stick. And with Oath, that does guarantee that that can happen. And we'll just flick elsewhere onto the south side. And that Will as well. Boo have not found any. Oh, just as I say that, there's no armor's been picked up, but nope, never mind. There's already 2 armors picked up now, winning and romance respectively. Lakes is for that one yet, but he's already picked up a couple of relics potentially, so that's not too bad. There we go. Really beast pickups. As we look at some potential green on green balance, DDK maybe getting some grips in whenever possible now. They look to, you know, apply a bit of damage or pressure onto Bro. Zeph's now on the Zeph. Thanks for making my life convenient. Going for a very, very aggressive in, but the dash is already there on that Onzu home. Flick over down to Ranta, already killing winning, so Romance might be the next victim here. That's going to be 1 armor lost, maybe 2 potentially. Kunny is looking to get that kill, gets the dunk down, seals the deal, and it's only Saros left. Flakes. And unfortunately, he was the only one who didn't have the armor too. Oh no, that's not good for the early game, especially when you spent all that time foraging for it. But Hat just snowballed out of control with that one. They've got the level 7 and the armor advantage. And they know that they've just rezzed there too. But the Sky Shark escape came in clutch there for Boo. They are going to be able to stabilize, I reckon, in that scenario. And it looks like DDK have chased Bro completely out in this scenario as well. So Apex have got a couple of decent relics as well. Velati found dead to the Abyss, surprisingly. And Hat can just basically run down anyone they want. As long as they get third party, they can go really, really ham here. As long as they've got the armor econ to kind of sustain a couple of fights. Wilhelm now being chased away. One spike already. Lucas getting a kill onto Ash right in the last second for JP2. Bubs can't even res that one either. So Bubs is maybe looking for some sort of res. Bro, also maybe looking for res too. Velati? Oh, jumps on the last second. Has to jump away, in fact. Look over to the left-hand side as well. Just outside the circle, looks like FLF and LPN having their little mini fight. Seeing Duality pick up for Euphoria on that Aluna. I think things have calmed down though for the most part now. But I think along this top-hand side of the circle, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 to 7 teams. It depends if JP2 look to the north side afterwards, after they take the heart armors and other goodies. Obviously, teams will go straight to the shops as well for the day 2 relic purchases to get their build online fully. Which we're now at. And then, yep, Lucas goes in straight away with the squid play. Or the squid buy, shall I say. You're looking at mecha boosters soon. And armor soul on Prisma Falls as well, so maybe the bottom teams maybe start navigating the way towards there. FLF desperately want the level 7 and relic pickups as well, so they're going to be able to pick up these mobs very, very shortly. I like that Hat. I like that Hat are just playing the stabilization game, right? Like, they don't really need to play aggressive if they didn't want to. You know, this is just kind of a macro strategy thing. They'd rather just go for guaranteed levels from killing their mobs on their biome and kind of taking it from there. They have the circle, they got armors, they got the levels, they got the whole biome of Underrot and a bit of Wraith to Road potentially that they can take. Really, really good stuff. And as I mentioned here comes that kind of sandwich situation potentially from Apex. But you know, these guys are really, really great players. They're going to probably be able to navigate this circle pretty well here and make it out unscathed, I reckon. And there's that pocket of space straight into the heart potentially. But you know, it depends if NNY want to apply a bit of pressure. They are slowly making their way down actually into Iron Acres. So
enemies have captured a soul.
So one soul pickup already found as well. Home actually doing a mega amount of damage onto Sparta, less than half HP, getting absolutely chunked. JRAF already found dead as well, but Lucas already dies as well in the exchange, a 2 for 2, or 1 for 1 should I say. Sparta just make his way down to the south side. A bit of green on green violence as well. DDK and Will's team trying to fight over whatever's left, whatever scraps are left of Prisma. Look at back to the north side. It's turned into a full fight now. Vipera on super HP just find himself dead right at the last second. These teams are, you know, it seems like they're the rivals of the tier 2 scene. It feels like as Rhapsody tries to pop the Fury to buy enough time in that narrow corridor, manages to find a small sliver of space to continue escaping. With Kulex there, right on the heels of Rhapsody. A couple more LMBs will seal the deal. Nice little squid play by Ash. Finds Rhapsody. And Lucas is still found dead, unfortunately. Bro have to jump ship complete now. VivEUcamp pops the wings as well for an extra bit of momentum. Like he has to, you know, just narrowly escape. I think he's a bit panicked there. Just LMBing to the right hand side. Is Zoldo last life for Apex? The dunk just narrowly misses. The train's there at the opportune moment. Of course, this is a sponsored stream by the train. I'm pretty sure you know, Magic will send that one in just to get Apex back at the right time.
Warning, storm closing.
Nice little knockway. Flakes to survive. Ori on half HP. Ran to finding Timmy at the same time. 081 taking down one. Bob's taking down Marionette as well for FLF. Right, it's a non-stop, it feels like. A nice little reset there. Willow, unfortunately, outed 11th place.
Enemy Oracle Oracle
Really, really
online.
unfortunate stuff there. And Sun are potentially getting sandwiched here as Apex are back as a full 3-man, as we just saw on the minimap. Maybe looking to chase out Boo. Big chilling finale pop. And that's provided Sun to get out here potentially scot-free. Sunshi's a little bit temporarily split from the team. No one gets spiked apart from Terra, surprisingly. They may be looking to hunt Boo or Sun respectively. So they're just waiting for that poke, waiting for the back. Sunshi's on 1 HP. Not even a chilling finale. Already found dead. Can't hook the Wisp, unfortunately. Ori gets dunked. And Cronus is found dead too. Just Ori last alive by Pero. Looking to maybe gatekeep, get a scan in as well when possible. Ori dashes down to the south side. Seeing a little bit of gatekeeping here, potentially by FLF and Had play. Go over them. They're trying EMP nade cheese, and they get the hook. Don't summon napalm on both sides. Marionette absolutely found Giga Chunked. And that's another kill for Hat. They've got 6 kills now. Really, really nice stuff. Really liking the macro so far. Ooh, nice chain stun combo by Lamamo with the R&B into the wall. Getting that kill onto Kuleg. Touch Charm, catches one off guard, but they're going to make their way out of this one, I reckon. Into pop by Lamamo, just fizzles it. Gets a nice little R&B knock into Rhapsody. Panorama with the Abyssal Breaker did about half HP damage. Shield is now broken from Panorama. They have to jump ship probably now. And LPN make their way out relatively unscathed. They're going to have to wait for cooldowns before their next engagement. It is Bub's last alive with JP2. Dragon Breath rounds in about 55 seconds. Waiting for the train. There we go. Another train res. FLF are maybe looking for some split mob farming or some buys. They're spotted with the armor repairs on the bottom left hand side. And then Y getting caught out. Salamander can't actually jump over the wall. Matt with the cram pickup. They got one spike onto Wuhan. Wolves have actually made things maybe easy here as Lucas maybe looks to chase it onto Salamander. One over Kiran connects, but he's already found dead. Matt, they're trying to get maybe a cheese spike onto Velati or something along those lines. Unsuccessful. Dashes backwards, trying to play the Abyss as much as possible to try and get a cheese spike. Could hopefully escape in this scenario. Hopefully. And these nice little shield bash. Dash down to the south side. Almost less than, sorry, shield is less than half. There goes the squid dunk by Lucas. Unfortunately, nice NNY outed Bro with a couple more kills picked up under their belt. They have 5 now, but JP2 have also got the res. They're looking to apply pressure onto Bro now. Nice little ulti pop by Lucas. They really would just want to buy themselves some breathing room, I think, before they go for another fight. Get some armor repairs in. Sun are also outed straight afterwards. 9th place. Sun is pulling up quite heavily to the north side. As we're looking at Cat Heist, playing the CCTV camera role, trying to find some information for his team. Nuke dropped by Bro as well. They're trying to use every resource in the book as a res attempt is, going to be successful here by Bubs. So they're trying to get the spike grenade and force away pressure onto Cat Heist. And Hat they're just playing edge of circle perma. They just want to wait for any other team stragglers. Going to pick up some more kills that way. BTB's on half HP while the poking war continues. Panner with a decent sized Abyssal Breaker. And this scenario onto Marionette, finding 1 kill. And this, oh my god, the laser actually gets a massive amount of damage. The train picks up like 2 kills. No way. Oh my god. I think you guys would be deafened by Mad Magical if he was casting this one. Never ending value. That's little rest last second by FLF. Up here looking to force this one out, but Panorama, of course, doesn't have the ulti to kind of continue the chase in this scenario. We're looking at Immorus in about 50 seconds as well. It looks like another spike by Bobs that picked up a couple of kills here.
Warning.
And that kill was onto Bullholm, I must imagine. Crown immediately at the feet of Lucas, and they can start getting that res off the ground potentially. If they get it off after 1 minute 20 roughly. There's Flakes with the Dragon Breath rounds. Vipera again with the red GA somehow. And it feels like Apex somehow have a bunch of different emotes. I've not seen them before. Pretty cool. Lucas, 55 seconds. He's there with Velati for reinforcements. Get the chain dunk. Summon Napalm, but they've got any of the combos left in the tank. Panorama manages to survive the majority of the damage. It's got barely any armor left. Dash knocked into the Abyss, into the zone temporarily. Lucas on 1 HP. Velati going to stay alive as long as possible. They should get the Lagra gets the kill right at the end onto Lucas. No crown potential now for Velati. Bro is likely to be dead here very shortly. LPN probably going to pick up this kill. Just waiting for it to happen. There we go. And Bro, unfortunately outed 8th place. Zone pull now to the bottom left-hand side. Nomad's trying to stick the res. 80 strafed it a little bit too much, too excessively, but still got it off successfully. Portal play, but Lagra's waiting in the midst. Very, very aggressive play by Flakes, trying to loot up whatever he can. Picks up Refractor now. Hook attempt by Milk on it, unsuccessful. And there goes Hat with the Immorious pickup. Rhapsody also killing Kuleg as well. Some portal cheese potentially by Flakes. Manages to survive. Looks like we're going to Sakura completely. Oh, they get the spike, surprisingly. Romance. Really unfortunate there. So Boot on now just 2 man. There's 2 crowns and a couple of shops as well. JP2 have no armors. Do they even have econ? They got a bit of econ if they could get a shop, but I don't think they got a bonfire in this situation. Oh, there goes Bobs with a very aggressive in. Is he able to pick up a crown or something along those lines? Going for a shot. Can they get the crown? They get the stun kill maybe, but there's a nice little hook into the abyss by Marionette. Actually managed to mantle at the last second. There's a nice little bit of spike grenade played by Kuleg, but still found dead, unfortunately. This is very, very desperate, aggressive in by JP2. Hopefully they can actually stabilize here. They pick up the Wisp at the last second. And luckily the aggressiveness has paid off. So Lagra with the Masamune pick up this time. LPN, they go with the full amphibian. The stealth cat heist. Maybe looking to get some poke in. There we go. Found 1 member. There we go. LP Hat instantly going for the full in onto Euphoria. Instantly found dead. The Mama has to pop the ulti now. Doesn't fizzle it. Goes down to the south side. Really, really nice hook prediction by Milk Honey. And Hat are playing absolutely out of their minds this game. Super duper clean play in every respect. The fan is actually potentially grief winning here. Summon Napalm popped nearly timed perfectly. Winning is found dead instantly. And there's 1 member left. Flakes has to pop the portal through the wall at the last second. Train is coming rapidly. Hopefully Flakes does realize this. Goes in for the res play probably. Yep, gets the stick. JP2 can't get there in time. No, he actually gets off it at the last second. Oh no, and Zax is found instantly dead. Q-Slaw pop. Rhapsody on 1 HP, getting rapidly healed up though. Dunk! Oh! Really nice play by Cat Heist, but Bobs is there to probably seal the deal. Ash actually gets it on the last second. Makara getting chunked a little bit. Pops the ulti for a little bit of breathing room. Taking a decent amount of LMBs. The train is coming though! Oh my god, and it takes 2 more victims. Oh my god, this train. Is it red GA? Yep, there goes the red GA. You can see it there. That box is about to be rezzed for free. You have to stick it. There we go. Lizard is back in the game. Reaper just pick up a crown. 1 minute 25 left. Yeah, exactly, Sandora. The trainer's been picking up so many kills this game. Holy. And on the south side, we do see a crown pickup. 1 minute 5 for Bobs. Reaper hopefully has an E-plat or something. That would be an ideal kind of thing to have here. Milk Honey again with the dunk. Slugwave pop insta. Ran to with the reinforcements. And how many kills are Hat at? 14 for these last 3 teams. Let's have a quick overview of their kills. 5 kills for Apex. Didn't have a big kill game this time, surprisingly. And 11 kills for JP2. So JP2 have a decent chance of winning here, unless Hat have something to say about it. Going with the aggressive full-in dash. Going for the dunk down. Trying to kill Kulag. Summon Napalm pop. Kulag is found dead. And Ranta needs to play this one perfectly here. They knock away the Wisp. They actually kill them right at the end. So that's even more kills for Hat. Another Wisp attempt. Cat Heist with a decently sized Fusillade. You know, tenderizing Apex in this scenario. They don't die to the trade as well. Oh my god, that was a close one. Apex managed to stabilize in this scenario though. And ideally, Milk Honey needs to get some armor repairs in before their next fight. They've got the breathing room to do it. Especially with it being only 2 teams. Tries an ambitious hook forward. Unsuccessful though. Send it in quite aggressively. Please don't get spiked though. Summon Napalm onto Vipero, temporarily splitting the team. 1 heal already used. Vipero already found dead now. Hack can really capitalize off of this. Now they don't have the healer. Rhapsody maybe a bit able to pop a Viridus Fury potentially onto someone. Nizardo now found dead. Rhapsody last alive. Little pocket of space with the dash through onto the mountains. Tries to stick the rest. Too much zone damage though, I reckon. Oh no, he gets 1 reset, surprisingly. They've got more than they can chew. They get all members back. There's no way. The reset just changed everything. Ranta kills 1. Can maybe get Vipero and seal the deal. Ranta, stop this. Stop Rhapsody. Oh my god, the train comes. Let it seal the deal. And Hat do take the game right at the end. Oh my god, that was unimaginable chaos there with the res. But Hat do seal the deal with 21 kills, ending the scrim block game 6. And that is GG for the scrim block. It's got to be like Apex or Hat, I think. It just comes down to the kill points. And this is why the kill points are so nice to see now, right? Like, you know, we'll eventually see, you know, Sandora, for example, if you're a part of the Discord, you'll be able to see, you know, who placed first, second, and third, of course, and of course everyone below that as well. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. That was Sunday Scrim Block, 26th of October. And we'll be having more scrims again. Of course, Saturday night Super Vive again next Saturday. And then Sunday we'll have more scrims again. Thanks everyone for watching. I love you all. Have a great rest of the weekend. And next week, of course, whatever challenges are facing you, I hope you can overcome them. And that is Sim signing out.